Man, this damn track inspection and track preparation is getting all old.
Yeah. So much. So much.
Well, to answer your
Oh, that's my
question,
train of thought. Damn it.
to
There's
answer your
only
question,
one
we're 2 hours and 7 minutes into our qualifying stream. We are about to run qualifying now. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for sticking around.
Yeah, you had to listen to me.
And
This is
all
like
the
mega-
people who have been holding their breath since the start
I
of the
mean,
stream
listening
have
to
already
me is
died.
pretty much just torture. So I'm,
I mean,
I'm
hell.
very happy that you guys actually stayed.
Hell, if I
Yeah.
had the ability to stream, I would have streamed a race from there, just so people had something to watch.
I would have not done anything. I would have just kept staring at Siege awkward.
Well, now you can stop
as
staring
long
at
as
my
you do.
standby card awkwardly, because we are about to get going. Session number 1 of 10 at the LaCrosse Fairgrounds Speedway. 21 cars are about to hit the track.
I'm still,
Floyd,
I'm still
fan,
staring
it's
at
that
the.
it's no
There we
longer
go.
a Friday
Yeah, we're
stream.
finally there.
Yay!
I do like that camera angle. I do like that camera angle of the
Yes,
track. I just wished
it's-
it was a bit more to yeah. I just wish it was a little more like that.
What was that, Ike?
Oh, nothing.
Gotcha.
First car on track appears to be Dan Lecklighter in the number 10. Miss Talladega dominated the second half at Cicero, only to blow up. Looking for a good run today. Yes, he's going to Master Cup. So you know what? Screw him. He's already got something good going for him.
He's on his way back. This
Big
track is
Tenaire
gorgeous.
boys.
Holy- This
Yes.
track is gorgeous.
Yes.
I know.
Yes, I love it. I
There's
just
actually
never run it.
there's a car set that was made of like a couple of years ago of like the weekly street stock series that runs here.
Yes, I have that.
Yeah.
It was made for the.
Arrow mod, I think.
It was made for the 88 mod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I think one of the cars has a for sale sign on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm bad at driving the track, but it's one of the prettiest.
And as
But-
Lecklighter comes around onto the front stretch, you can see all 38 fans in the
Thank you.
grandstand.
Look, it's qualifying, all right. Like,
Still more than
You
we're
have to
at the
wait
truck
2
race.
hours for this.
True.
Still more than we're at the truck race.
They had one guy running one inspection line.
Well, I mean, there's like 38 people in the stands and like 338 in the infield.
Vince, what inspection line have you
They're
seen
all
some
just
of
in
the
a
death
single
traps that
line.
Lecklighter
everywhere.
leaving
They're
a
just there.
championship caliber FARC team to go suck in Master Cup next.
I
What
feel
are
like
expectations?
I feel like this track should have a longer pit road because I think
How's
the
Rick
pit road
Forrest
entrance
done
is.
How's Rick Forrest done this whole season?
He's done okay.
That's kind of what I thought. Because
He
I
has
was thinking
existed.
I was gonna say like that might be a guy that the team Timothy might be looking at.
All right.
Because I may not bring a driver in, and like granted they're probably gonna end up taking the number 8 for their second car anyway. Either that or they'll run 69 also.
Yeah,
if they can.
I've got 8 set aside for them.
All right, yeah, then it might be that, or it might be 8 or something like that. I like the number font that they have for 68.
Oh, that's my car number.
Cooper.
Huh.
Derain Ridman for Team Timothy 68, please.
That might happen actually.
Bring us the Pokken, man.
Having a look at the number 12 of Kurt Pliskin getting held up by Donnie Olson in the 1.
Put him in the wall. Put him in the wall, Kurt.
20
Coming
of the
off.
21 cars have set a time so far. No, sorry, just as I was saying that, Aaron Singer was the last holdout. He just posted a time. He is back in that 11 car.
I'll say Kurt Pliskin just coming off a 2-win season in Master Cup.
I wish I had a win. Sad face.
Well, maybe you should get good.
I'm decent, all right.
Well,
I
okay, he's
try.
getting decent improvements.
If that 61 car that he painted was open, I would beg. If that car, I would so beg to be in that car.
There's gonna be another Valvoline car, probably
Okay.
anyway, for a different team. But I like that car so much. I'll just put that in anyway.
I love the
I
old
don't
school.
care.
I love old school paints.
Oh my god, I love
do.
that 3 car.
The Ronnie Holter number
Ronnie
3.
That's gonna be kind of like what the new. That vaguely reminds me what the new Liberty cars might look like.
Cash
they'll
for
be-
Jesus on the sides.
Only they'll be have a bit more white, and instead of red, they'll be blue. They'll be totally they'll be kind of tasteless, but also pretty funny looking if you get like all the layered memes on them. Like
Is there
Mobile One and
gonna
all its
be
crazy
a
sponsors.
Is there gonna be a "These colors don't run" sticker on there?
Oh, no, no, not really, but it'll be implied with the base.
Oh, okay.
It's okay if you think that's the only bit of political
Okay.
humor. Wait till you see Adrian Devereaux's.
Oh, there's the 14.
Hmm.
Just as long as we get a Kuznetsov.
That might actually happen.
Oh.
Oh.
Almost a wreck in qualifying. I'll be. You know what though? I read an AI
Oh,
race
twice.
here. I have had cars end up in that time barrier.
I was gonna say, if those of you who know me pretty well know that I do love political humor. Wait till you see Adrian Devereaux's car. That's all.
There was almost a wreck in qualifying. What's Alex Bowman doing?
Mo Lester's gotten gonna come into the pits, try to cool down a little bit after some of the boys got frisky with him.
Yeah, he almost had a big wreck in qualifying, but he didn't wreck it.
Siege.
Yes.
Did when you got this track, did the pit entrance go through that the truck garage area or the
Oh,
track
no.
garage area in the infield?
We got a wreck.
Yeah, we got a wreck.
Oh,
The Holter and Holter.
He just cleaned him
what the
out.
hell?
Oh my
What the hell?
god, Holter.
See, this is what happens when you tell Jesus to take the wheel.
Oh, man.
Oh no, he had help.
Holter, turn it and play back.
If you're
Help
gonna
me, Tom
wreck someone
Cruise!
else, you gotta learn not to wreck yourself.
Carlo, what do you mean car wham?
Okay, so now Holter and Donnie also got damaged. Hey, look, it's his charge.
Oh, Donnie Olson got damaged. Yep, they're withdrawing. We're done.
Hey guys, look, here comes the charge.
my goodness.
I'm going to have to change my car's number before too long because there is, like my player car is numbered 000, and I'm using that number for one of the cars in the later sessions.
You might just name is there a 999 car?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
Oh.
That's why my player card for Master Cup is 001, because that number is never going to be used.
Oh, we got more!
Again?
Jesus, take the wheel!
Who wrecked him this time?
Alright,
Hey.
you need to save
Oh, the
replay just
15.
that, so that you can do Jesus take the wheel.
All
And just
right.
Those two clips back to back, and that's all it needs to be.
Cooper.
Oh,
What?
Brunswick. That was Brunswick in the 15.
Chances of my independent team coming back.
Oh, very high.
Okay, I want number 001.
You can take double O Giant Fire.
Floyd fan.
I'm taking that. I'm using that somewhere.
Floyd fan says, I think we know who one of the wild cards is going to be. We'll see about that.
Okay. Oh man, Donnie O. The Holster 3 is damaged.
See, did you have to edit this track, or did this track come the way that it came?
I did some edits. I extended the pit lane to fit 36 cars.
How many cars do you have that fit?
I'm sorry?
How many cars?
36. It
Ooh,
fit
man.
it fit 30 to begin with, and I
that's
wanted
what
to
I
fit
thought.
36.
Yeah, because didn't the pit road entrance be on the backstretch?
I think the night version of this track has a different pit entry on the backstretch. This one doesn't.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the day version. Okay.
Yeah.
I have both
Oh, man.
versions.
Being held up by 6.
That
Yeah,
5
the
car
night.
looks nice.
I think the night version has less laps. I think you can only run 100 full laps on that one, whereas on the day version you can run up to 400.
Yeah, I
They
think
made
I
about two
think
different
the
people.
I think the night version was meant for sprint races without proper pitting.
They can just change the
Okay.
INI, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, it's
I
Mike
know.
Malone and Anthony Griffith.
Yeah, if you want to make the AI never pit for a short track, set the pit lane AI strategy modifier to be like 0, basically, or a negative number.
Besides, Helias Noah.
It
Run,
won't pit under yellow.
running a race at Maxwell Center with the
Oh,
Cup 04 mod, and
Whoa! Hello.
Oh, Blaze, what are you doing?
I totally
Oh,
interrupted you,
there's a
Icon.
car.
Sorry.
Oh, Dweelight, are you? Wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a pack. Oh, that's a cross.
Oh my
God!
Oh,
Sorry.
Someone just
died. Oh my
Who
God!
died? That's Christ.
Red flag.
well, at least we found the second car that Elon Musk is putting into space.
Look at he
That was
died.
the session was already over at that point, right? No one has to
Yeah.
know.
Phil Boogedy died. The
Alright.
peace.
If that car had launched into space, I would have done what I did. Jesus, take the
Good night, San Diego.
Yes.
Yeah, great week we played File.
There was a death here today at LaCrosse.
So we're just gonna clean Farrell Burgundy's body off the track and then move on to session number 2.
Cancel the
Let's
race.
keep it going.
With 21 of the 204 cars, I think, having hit the track so far. Rick Forrest is on the provisional pole for quarterfinal 1. Aaron Coultier, provisional pole for quarterfinal B. Jim Kidd, quarterfinal C. And Dan Lecklider, quarterfinal D.
Wow.
Oh, it was just
Alright, so
one
time
car
to
of
beat
like
is gonna-
224 to die. It's no big.
Okay, let's play for Phil Boogedy after that crash.
I don't think there's any praying for him.
So, how many cars are gonna end up in the quarterfinals in total?
I'm not a religious
120.
person, I don't pray.
Oh my God.
He's dead. Cancel the race.
Yeah, I'll do my
That
best.
is the most awesomest crash that I've ever seen.
We're gonna
He's
need
yeah.
another.
And
Heaven.
Luca just
That reminds me,
Luca
though,
just brought me a coffee.
I-
Thank you very much.
I made the
Yeah, I did some fixes to
Right.
the Maxwell Center LPs very recently, like
Okay.
as in just earlier this week. So
Oh, okay.
I actually
Island-
I
alright.
found why they were using the bad racing line, and I cleaned it all up. It looks
Okay.
a lot better
Jerk it,
now, and
thank
they're going a lot faster, and they're running the lines that we were running in SOC. So
All right.
it's like
I
they're
will-
swinging it super wide off of 4.
Sweet. Is it up for download?
No, it's not, but but they should work with Hartford theoretically.
Okay. By the way, 70 laps in, Dale Jr. has a 10-second lead and has lapped up to 6th place, so very accurate to 2000.
Oh yeah. All you gotta do now is bring out the excuses whenever he says shit in victory lane.
Yep. Or whenever he's not
Oh,
running
wait.
well.
What track was this?
Maxwell Center.
It's a
Oh,
short
okay.
track.
That's gonna be on the Master Cup calendar too.
Okay, so next
Like I'm doing, like
tournament.
I'm avoiding the problem that I had for the last Master Cup season, and I'm getting all the track defects out of the way, like well in advance, because I got so pissed with all those.
We're gonna need another 2-hour red flag to get this message.
As we clean Feral Burgundy's body off the pavement.
They gotta hide the evidence.
All right.
And the track is cleared.
Session number 2 underway right now. Alfred Jones, Monica Rook, Joe Olenek, Lou Singer Jr., Danica Hollifield, Alexa Lake, Richard Scott, Aiden Shepard, Natalie Schrodinger, William Love, Woody Watts, Riley Durbin, Zach Webster, Billy Ray Smith Thompson, Harv Henry, Ruslan Bashimov, Chuck Johnson, Liam O'Connor, Danielle Beltran, Kenny George, and Tony Long are all in
I'd like
this
to point
session.
out there are 3 drivers in this split that are running full time in Master Cup in 2019 as of so far.
Hooray.
Yeah, that's
Johnson,
Olenek.
Webster, and Olenek. And a couple of guys that'll be running part time. Watts
So
and
what?
possibly
What's
more.
the name? So what's the name for the Master Cup drivers that are invading FARC? The Masters?
Bushwhacker's a pretty common term.
Okay,
Yeah.
first one on track is Billy Ray Smith Thompson.
Guaranteed into the
No.
what was it? Guaranteed into the what are they guaranteed into the top 2?
Top 2,
So,
Mark Thompson and
Got it.
Billy Ray Smith Thompson are guaranteed into the final.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what precisely they were guaranteed into. I don't know if it was just the quarterfinals in general or the finals itself.
They're getting a free pass all the way through the quarters and semis.
Oh, someone already went through the grass.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see
buddy,
smoke.
Mark Thompson.
I was gonna say, if I see smoke, probably not for anything good.
How's
Also,
everyone
you were
doing?
asking what the Master Cup
Alfred
drivers
Jones.
in FARC would be. They're the Master Farkers.
Master FARCers. Okay. So I and a couple others. Okay.
Okay, so looks like Riley Durbin in the 38 fast.
And
I
as
feel
soon
like
as you
Billy
say that,
Smith
Billy Ray
Thompson.
Smith Thompson is on top of this session. Is it good
Oh,
enough?
Okay,
No,
and
not yet.
Those track defects that you were worrying about, those aren't defects. Those are features.
Oh my god, I want to hurt you now.
It's a feature.
All right, no, I'm a fucking tech worker. That I hear that so often, and like that is the most soul destroying part of working in the corporate world. To the point where that's why I left the job I was at.
Also,
Not only
got shoved
that,
in the
but
wall.
that and like the other bullshit, which I'm not gonna get into here.
car is going to the
Oh,
What I missed?
whoa, that 24 car is awesome.
Hey,
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
I really like how the Singer cars turned out.
That car is amazing. Like I don't know if that's a special for this race or I just haven't seen it much of it.
No,
Holy
though
yeah.
that's the primary Singer scheme.
So,
I was say I haven't seen much of it, and that's kind of a shame.
So what I miss?
You just missed. We just did one session so far.
No,
Although,
You
Uh,
missed murder.
Although,
well, Buggity died.
I was gonna say, Trek. We found Elon Musk's second space car.
The on-track cemetery now has a new resident.
Cooper, I was talking with Haney about possibly getting a Singer into ASCC with their
Oh, hell
own
yeah.
team. So
Oh hell yeah!
so that car could show up there.
Or, I'll hope
Oh,
that
yeah.
car is as fast as it looks, because that's a beauty.
It is not.
Holy shit, the 38
Oh no!
Are there any plans?
What?
Oh, there's
Oh, someone's infielded. Oh, we got big,
oh my
big
God.
junk.
The
Alexa Lake, Liam Connor.
You know, the 48 car, I have to look at that thing and I'm like, huh, I never thought I'd see that green on any car that wasn't a
Okay,
KLTV
oh.
ride.
Uh-oh, I hear smoke.
Oh, is that
Oh.
Lake
Oh.
or Alexa?
Alexa Blake, I think.
Alexa was in that. Damn it.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sucks.
Wait, how did Brunswick go?
Garrett Brunswick ended 19th in the first session. Out of only one session run so far.
Wow.
Alexa Lake played
Oh,
Despacito.
Siege, 38 cars fastest overall.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, John,
Yes, he
wait.
is.
Oh, Johnson just jumped up to 5th.
Woo.
38, Riley Durbin on provisional pole for quarterfinal A.
Beep beep.
I'm gonna try to keep track of the fastest time
Oh.
overall.
How far Johnson is in points?
Johnson is third, something like 140 points back. Let me check.
You're not stealing this championship away from me, thank you very much.
Well, we'll just have a look at the standings after this session.
We'll see. Hey, we gotta count up all the bonus bullshit points. So you might never know.
And
You
Mark
might have like,
Thompson. And
might have
Mark
like
Thompson
5
wrecks out
people
on the
trying to
opening
steal that
lap.
championship away from me. You never know.
Woody Watts in the Pizza Planet car, P6 in the session so far.
So, quick question: how many full-time FARC drive, or not full-time? How many full-time TM Master Cup drivers are running in this race this weekend?
Not enough.
Not enough. I meant
Yeah.
like, is there enough to where there could be like their own little like heat race sort of thing? Yeah, like
Uh-oh.
just like a 30-lap showdown.
I don't know how many. I don't know. You only need 2 cars.
No, please no.
Oh no!
Well.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Game crash.
I would have guaranteed him in the race at least.
I think that is the first time I've ever had the game crash in a stream.
And this is why you don't tab out, kids.
Well, it picked a great time to do it.
Got it windowed.
Let's try that again. This is
Oh,
change
wait.
number 2 of
Oh, watch. Gonna be like 13th.
Give me like 2 minutes. Actually, give me a minute. I got an idea.
like
What now?
Alexa
Johnson
Lake.
runs like a 21.5, and then it doesn't misses the race entirely.
Alexa gets like pole for this session.
the first car on track this time. Oh, Johnson.
Hey, Frank, it's okay. Mark Thompson is going to jail.
Uh-oh. Is this breaking news? Breaking news?
No.
Oh.
No,
What'd
as
you go
it
to
turns
jail
out,
for?
or as it turns.
Here we go. I got my sound cue for you, Siege.
Don't worry about it. None of this ever happened.
No.
Oh my god.
That first right.
And that was special guest analyst Scott Hamilton's Ghost in Hell.
2033.
But no, so as a continuation of the marks,
Okay, his late battler said Session 2 has been restarted because Thanos killed the track workers.
Alright, what were you saying, Rotana?
Thank you. I've been getting talked over all night. It's okay.
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up. But no, Mark Thompson is going to jail next season for gross negligence and embezzling money out of the company. That's actually where his sponsorship.
Okay.
Oh my god. Huge.
Okay, so he's not going to be available next season.
Hey, I hear there's a car open.
Oh, Siege, do you want me to try to get Cotton Farms ready to
Yes, please. I'd like to have a look at that.
I'll say, okay, because I'll get that ready over Toronto, because Toronto's will take a lot less time.
Alright. I do have Cottonham Farms penciled in on the schedule on TMpedia.
Yeah, because I really want that to be on the. I really want to see that used, because it's such a stupid idea, but it's such a great idea at the same time.
Yes.
Honestly, if I remember correctly, I know someone made a cornfield track
That's
that
John.
was before.
John. That's where I got the idea from.
Okay.
Cornfield Raceway's got really good objects, but the track layout sucks.
Yeah.
It is awful.
I think
So
someone.
I'm basically jacking the cornfield objects and then importing everything else.
Yeah.
Like,
Are
from
the
other-
tractors green or are they red?
I don't care.
Oh. That's
I could
a.
care
That's
less. Like, I
My dad's
don't
a
actually know.
My dad's a
don't.
farmer. Like, my dad's a legit farmer, so all of his
Yeah.
tractors are Farmall. Farmall Red. That's the brand
Oh.
he uses.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, my grandmother owned a soy farm for a little while, and well, they had other things besides them, but the tractors were not all one color.
Yeah. Most of his tractors, if not all of them, are red. Like he is loyal to the bone with that brand.
For in this session, the fastest is Monica Rook.
Yeah,
She wrecked yet?
Monica Rook in a definitely not Hemmelgarn Racing looking car.
And
Monica
everybody in
Wolf.
this session's running significantly slower, and I think Johnson just wrecked.
That 38 just had to go wide.
No, he's good.
I think
I'd
that
say
was
it, yeah.
Oh,
the
something
singer,
happened to the 24.
Oh, tough wait.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So, I was hoping to have Golf Motorsports back for a part-time schedule next season.
Yeah, I think that's doable.
Mark Thompson shows up with them for like 2 races early in the season, and then is indicted, and then Donnie Olson takes over the car.
Alright.
Snake Plissken said Phil Burgundy can only be killed with a trident.
We'll see about that.
In general, everybody in this version of the session is going significantly slower.
So far.
Yeah, because they learned about what happened to Boogity, and they're like, I don't want to end up like him. Do we really need 2 plots
Feral
in the track?
Boogity. Rip
That's not very
DW,
boogity
never
of you.
5 get.
No, please 5 get.
That's not very boogity of you.
I don't care.
You must care.
I didn't say I was again. I don't like DW. Fuck him.
Watch. They take DW out of the booth and replace him with Mikey. The worst timeline.
Honestly, I think they'll replace him with either Larry. They'll replace him with a Mac, either McReynolds or McMurray.
I think you'll have a better shot with. No, I think it'll be Larry Mack because.
Oh yeah. Larry Mack back in the booth with Jeff Gordon and Mike Joy is gonna be great.
The year is 2020. Mike Joy has also left the booth.
Oh.
It's Adam Alexander.
Time before.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
no!
No, not Adam.
Adam
No.
Alexander he just has his voice is just wrong. Like, he has, granted, when he's in the pits, I like him a lot, but he's done them.
And here we are in the Irish Hills of Michigan.
Oh no.
Like, he's,
And Kyle Busch
his
wins
voice
the
is just too
race.
shrill.
You mean the Irish Hills of meat chicken?
Oh, God.
Meat chicken.
Oh god.
Packer, it's okay. He's not like Ben Edwards who would say Michigan. I'm like, what the fuck, Brent? Where does this T come from?
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck. God damn, that's why we spilled all your goddamn tea in the goddamn harbor.
Well,
just,
what about?
just give me more almond Alexander.
Cooper, well,
Well,
what about
Cooper, if that bothers you, you're probably not going to like certain episodes of Night Vale.
Oh,
in
no.
Night Vale, it's funny.
Yeah.
That actually makes me
Well-
laugh. I'm like, dude, this isn't that. Like, these are presenting to be like, no. Like, British F1 commentators are even worse about that, too.
Well, what about Michigan?
You know what?
What? Hey, Ike, what was that about the 38 car being 13th?
Oh, fastest.
That
Woody
would be the
Watts.
36 of Woody Watts going to the top of this session, but not overall.
Not fast overall, though.
Hey,
Hey, got
who's
2
the-
minutes. We got a minute and change to do it.
Hey, who's the mouth breather blowing into their microphone?
Oh, sorry. I was
Mouth
playing
breather?
games.
I think somebody else is breathing into their mic.
I think somebody
Is
might
it
have
is
open
it
mic.
still me?
No, I think it's Nathan Orman.
It was me.
I
I
would
was
take it back. I'd take it back to
No.
Chris John.
You're fine.
Alright.
Right?
Yeah, apparently in this session, the speed for Chuck Johnson is non-existent.
Chuck Johnson is 11th.
And the championship is slowly slipping away.
Championship implications.
Championship constipation.
Sorry. Sorry, someone fell asleep in the same room
Frank.
that I am.
Alright.
Championship titillation.
Frank, you ain't gonna kill my boy.
So, in the case of Mark Thompson, championship litigations.
Oh my god.
It'll be,
did
the
you
most
take
bigly litigations, believe me.
Johnson
you
is
take all those
sandbag. Yeah, sandbagging. It don't work if he doesn't make the race.
Yes, sandbagging will totally do you good in a race where 80 cars are going home.
See,
Did I disconnect from this, or or someone?
I can still hear you.
No, I
think
apparently
someone
disconnected myself by
I don't
accident.
Huh.
Siege, did you take all the sponsorship off Thompson's car?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Well, and when his session rolls around, I will show what I did with it.
Hey,
Hopefully I'll be able to see it because the stream is buffering like every 5 seconds.
Sorry.
hey, Ike.
Why are you apologizing?
Shush.
It's the shitty rig internet.
Guess what?
Shush.
Alright, session is over. Woody Watts had the fast time in that session. William Love, the proprietor of Competition Info News Now, dead
Are
last.
you sure his nickname isn't Willie Love?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
First, I was gonna show this
His brother's
earlier.
Percy.
Our point standings coming into this race. Mark Thompson leads by 65 points over Billy Ray Smith Thompson, and 141 points back to Chuck Johnson.
Mark Thompson, soon to be the first ever convicted FARC champ.
Are you sure about that?
It's not getting away from me this year, damn it.
And if we really wanted
No,
to...
I mean about being the first.
Oh, why? Is someone else getting locked up?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Has anybody before Siege?
Not that I remember.
Oh.
Chris Jalio's confirmed for the doctor.
What?
Check general. You'll see it.
Let's see.
Yes.
Where did Ruslan Bashimov end up in his last ever FARC appearance?
16th in the session. Gonna tally up our overall standings.
I'm surprised the second session did not have a death.
No one from that one, I think. Or maybe Watts came close. Maybe Watts did it. I couldn't see over.
Watts had around a 19.5.
Oh yeah.
So it's still Rick Forrest on top. Woody Watts is now on the provisional poll for quarterfinal D.
So you remember those visa issues at the start of the season with Basham?
Yes.
His visa is getting revoked.
Oh.
Oh, Johnson just barely made the top half.
And Bashimov
What?
is now 31st overall.
Oh, I see. Chris Chelios, NHL defenseman, 1894 to 2010. What?
The Tyopnik strikes again. Or Tyop whichever you prefer.
That was really
Yeah,
upsetting.
the Turkmen government is withdrawing his visa after discovering he's been running a black car all.
Wow.
Are black cars or black anything taboo in Turkmenistan?
Black cars taboo. What?
The current president of Turkmenistan has outlawed all black cars.
Oh
within
boy.
the country.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
It was like a year ago, I think.
Why?
What kind of fuck shit is that?
Turkmenistan.
What?
Turkmenistan.
That's what happened. That's what happens in former second world countries after, they keep their dictators.
Or
they take
get the
him?
next in line of the dictator.
Yeah.
Alright, on to session number 3. It's going to be Tim Woodard, Silas White, and Alex Mazzone. The first one's out on track.
Oh, that 56 car looks kind of nice.
Yeah.
I'm kind of digging that.
Yeah, it kind of does actually.
Luca.
What's the full
Watson.
entry list for this session again?
Let's see. It's Megan Gallagher, John Burr, Barry
Hey,
Spangler.
don't you have to get
Woodard.
out of the 000 car at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. I got Noah Dallitz in here. Yeah, we have one Master Cup driver in 2019, or actually two, and probably another one.
That being Packer Carroll and Bobby Dwyer.
Ryan Matthews.
Oh, why, man?
You tried.
Actually, no, 3.
Wrong
Three in
Dwyer.
here. 3 in here.
So, who's the third?
John Dokes.
Okay.
Oh, Dilks. Yay,
Yeah,
you're in
Dilks
it.
is in the session. Is he on track yet? Yes, he is. Coming out on track now.
And then possibly another one.
John Burr, obviously.
Obviously.
Who's
Obviously.
Who does Dokes belong to?
Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody runs slower than a 21.
Carrie Fenton on top of this session so far. She is likely getting screwed for next year. Despite despite outperforming her teammate.
That logo is amazing and I want it.
Yeah, I can definitely post it after this.
I really love that. I really love the angry emoji anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I found it where like the sunglasses raised up, so that's where I made it the Tirade logo.
Yeah.
And I just did my own take on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't go with the actual colors of angry, but you went with something else. With the orange instead, which with the fire
Ooh,
looks quite nice.
We got a new car that's fastest.
Yeah, Megan Gallagher, the Cicero winner in her comeback year.
Yeah, that was last race.
She was, in a way, she was fortunate enough to be injured in Formula Overdrive before the horrific events at Texas.
Oh, she's put that car into she put that car on the front row provisionally, I think.
It's possible. Let's see.
No, for a quarterfinal, it's a 45.
Yeah.
One of them, yes.
That's their quickest overall.
So Megan Gallagher on the provisional pole for quarterfinal C so far.
Looks
like I got a 68 right now.
Is negative tire wear on?
No, it is not. I don't think so.
Okay, because Gallagher, I think, went the fastest right at the end of her run there.
Yeah, I think sometimes they take a few laps to get up to full speed.
Yeah, and sometimes depending on what the setup of the car is, that could be the case also. Because the AI and NRO3 all use the fast setup, so
yeah,
you know what that's like. You can really cheese it.
Yeah, I don't think I've only played around with that a few times. So I don't really.
It has a huge effect sometimes.
Yeah, I've never really played around with like its full potential.
Like I've taken some of my coked up setups that I make with the F5 EXE where the garage setting just off the wall insane and it works. Like the AI use them without really knowing what they are or what they do. Which means like the default setup for like Gravicity is like low downforce, they're flying in the
Well, John Burr is P10 in the session so far, with all 21 cars having taken laps.
Seems like each lap I'm bettering my best time.
I'm going to take a quick look at what AI file I have in right now. Okay, it's the FARC package.
Oh.
And I think Master Cups is like generally pretty close to default, but not. But like as far as mechanical failure rates, it's way high. And the base gear shift ratios, like time is way down.
Do they shift? Do they take shorter or longer to shift?
They take shorter.
Okay.
PCCs, I have the mechanical failure rates all changed up, and the time is increased, but not as much as Master.
Yeah, Master Cup cars tend to break a lot, which I like because unreliability makes for fun racing.
I'll be right back.
And you can tell when I started messing around things when like half of the retirement reasons in 2014 were due to suspension failure.
Oh yeah, and for different Master Cup tracks, I turn it up. If it's a rougher track, oh, you bet I jack that up. And I don't know, maybe I'll go and I'll give the AI more grill.
Oh, we got Tim Woodard bouncing off the walls.
Oh.
I'm big.
Whoever that black car was, he almost took him with him.
That's David Bloom.
Yes.
In the Team Berg communal backup car.
Oh God.
What number is it this time?
69. But it's just on a sheet of paper. It's on a sheet of paper they just printed out and taped onto the car.
Nice.
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 And he's 17th.
That's pretty good.
Kind of nice.
Oh, and last in the session, Alex Mazzone.
Not
so
big
maybe,
surprise.
Heck yeah.
Maybe going for that 204th spot. Let's see.
Darn it, he just improved.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he's no longer last.
You hate to see it happen.
Who's in the 074?
That's Archer Helms.
Oh,
Number 74.
So it's a 074.
Yeah, it's scored as 074 because that car has had multiple drivers.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long season for FNS. Well, with Mayato being arrested and...
Siege, where's Ryan Matthews?
He's third.
Third.
Oh, nice.
Ryan Matthews in the Pisswasser machine.
In the car that will be driven by Daniel Sharp next season.
Because Jacob Card cannot have nice things.
Jacob Card.
Oh, I straight up had the team throw him under the bus.
That's great. I love I love him being the bad luck Brian.
So I'd like
Yeah,
to report that the car is a little tight in the corner.
Cooper, it was like the team had like a handshake agreement with him, and Jacob Card I had said had promised like a full season's worth of sponsorship, and then the team later found out that he only had a quarter of the season funded, and the other sponsors were getting cold feet.
Oh no, it'd be even better if the other sponsors just bought him out.
Who's driving the 66?
Todd Stater.
Yeah.
He just moved to P3.
You could say that he's making a statement.
And Matthews almost just wrecked John Burr.
Get out.
Boo.
Just get out.
3, 2, 1, and session over.
Well, as being someone who's
P2,
just
not
on track,
bad.
I can tell you that's pretty tight out there.
My stream
At
was
least my car
actually
was.
running decently well.
I just switched from my
Derek
living
Dunning
room.
is not in this session.
I just switched from my
Zoni's
bedroom.
not even the worst person in this heat.
It's Tim Woodard who's got that title.
Welp.
Obvious
Okay, I feel a little bit
Robert-
at ease now. How slow half of this group went.
Holy hell, Bobby Dwyer was faster than somebody.
Yeah.
Obvious Rob Pound and that family win.
Bobby
Well, I'll take
Bobby
ninth.
Dwyer was faster than 3 somebodies.
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah. Benny took it all with him to the grave.
I don't know. Kevin's got some too.
I was
He left some. He left some for Kevin.
I was talking about Woodard.
Oh well, yeah, that too.
Oh.
The gravity of my situation in real life just kind of sunk in on me. I'm getting paid to watch a FARC stream on an oil rig.
That's okay, Mike. That's not the dumbest. Mike, that's okay. I was essentially doing that for a while in an office building.
Oh, if only we were all that lucky.
Because stupid jackasses didn't know how to say, oh no, what should we give him to do? I don't know. And I said, all right, whatever. Whatever. I'm tired of telling you guys. Give me.
Okay, so Rick Forrest still fastest.
All right. Yeah, Rick Forrest, after 3 sessions, still on top of the boards. It's Aaron Coltier in second. He had a very strong 4th place run at Cicero last week, so he's finally coming into his own at the end of the season. And it's Megan Gallagher moving up to 3rd overall after that session, and 4th overall is Jim Kidd.
Oh hey, Team Thunder teammates, like 8th and
Anthony
Hunter's
Griffith,
fourth of all, that's
Anthony
not bad.
Griffith, and Ryan Matthews, 8th and
Where am I at?
14th. John Dilks is
I'm
down in
further
37th.
down. Woo! Top 40.
Not getting
who gave
it.
this guy a Master Cup? I'm just messing around.
Alright, we're still
I have
okay.
a Master
Johnson's
Cup
still
ride.
within the top half of the group so far.
Well done, and as for Helms,
Yeah,
Hey, I've
60,
learned.
63 cars have gone out. Chuck Johnson is 27th.
I've learned
I
something.
see him.
I've learned
With a
something.
20
Look on the
inch.
bright side.
Okay, I'll remember. I'll keep that in mind.
Both
Also, I want to
entries are
apologize
top
for
12.
earlier.
Yay.
Sorry. I
That's
want to
good.
apologize for earlier. The mouth breather was actually someone else in the room that I was in,
Oh, all right.
not me. Yeah, they fell asleep and they started
Oh.
snoring.
And
Actually,
And,
hang on. I'm gonna go take care of something real quick.
Oh no. You're gonna change
he's got to change the car number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is my personal car, the Rammer. I had the idea to if an AI car got stuck in a pitting loop, I would just go out and hit it. But
the push car.
I haven't done that yet.
Of course, it's sponsored by Figured Quiz and Glass.
I'm just gonna make it the 004 because there isn't one of those.
Well, I don't know.
You may have to call it Sticky Ricky's. And then just take the old meth car that was painted for Cameron for the car.
Well, it looks like Mark Thompson's in this session.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure if anyone else was watching the bottom split.
Flash Bolton, Truman. Oh, hey, a possible Master Cup driver in here.
Was anyone else?
The future convicted felon.
We have 2 guys that could be in Master Cup. 3, actually.
One guy going to ASCC. That would be Carl Hampton, the 99.
Yeah.
So,
could be a promoter's option Master Cup driver, but there's 3 other people here that could be in Master Cup in 2019.
So I'm not sure.
I will not tell you who they are.
Now,
is the Master Cup team gonna post bail for Mark Thompson?
I didn't say it was Mark Thompson.
And
I didn't say who it was. Yeah. We are Team 98.
Yeah, and that's just everyone on the Walker Texas Racing staff on the hood.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Is is that just on the hood, or?
Yeah, it's just on the hood.
That's.
So, what did the names come from?
Mostly a random name generator.
Okay.
We did a couple. And then Mark Thompson, Kurt Walker, and Jeff Keaton are on there. And then, right here, Ricky Lewis.
What is it? Brian Scott?
Ricky Lewis.
Brian Scott. Oh, I missed that until now.
So this is what he's doing now.
that was not intentional on my part.
Okay then.
Isn't the real Brian Scott's name spelled with an I though?
Yes.
Okay, it's spelled with a Y. Okay, it's not the same Brian Scott, everyone.
Oh, then that's good driver.
It's fake real Brian Scott.
That reminds me. Oh, someone was in the grass.
Ooh.
Oh, hi, Harrison Belcher.
Yeah.
So that reminds me.
DJ, can't wait for Dylan Fair to take the track.
Oh yeah.
So that reminds me.
But there's 3 Dylan Fairs.
Harrison Belcher in the most tumultuous team in the FARC garage.
Oh, this isn't a Dalton Johnson entry. He just bought the car for himself.
That's what I'm saying. It's gone from
I can't wait to arrive at the Dillon Fairgrounds.
Siege. I'm just saying that team has changed ownership 3 times now.
Track, I am both proud of that and really mad at that. And I don't know how to react.
I heard some smoke. Looks like it may have been the 01. Getting back up to speed.
The 01.
What happened to that guy?
Oh, that's Flash Bolton.
Oh.
All right, there, the CM Punk car.
Well, he recovered in the flash.
What's on the quarter panels of the 98?
Let's see.
98's got something bolting onto the front of his car, though.
It just says we are Team 98.
Oh,
okay.
Cooper, that's a good one.
Truman Ellis of the 1956.
Oh.
Nice. Then we'll put him on the front row anyway.
So.
But it'll get him
Scott,
up there.
Yeah.
So the random Brian Scott name on the hood reminded me. So when Fallout 4 came out, one of the missions was because it's set in Boston. One of the missions was to go find this baseball signed by all these legendary players, and it was just random names that Bethesda just found. One of them was Dale Jarrett.
Oh, John, you think that's the only motorsport reference in that game?
I think it was just a random name they pulled out, but yeah,
Oh, really?
I'd probably not.
Dr. Penske and Dr. Forsyth would like to have a word with you.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
What game's that in?
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Bethesda secret racing fans?
Yeah, there's someone on the staff that's a huge motorsport fan.
And I know what mission you're talking about too. You don't just find a baseball. It's also like you also have to
Yeah,
find
you
like
find
a glove
other
and some
things,
baseball
but-
cards.
Yeah. I doubt that's an accident.
Ellison actually just improved to a 1947.
Truman Ellison put himself on the pole provisionally, I think.
No, but he's on provisional pull for the D race.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just barely in. So I'm gonna be referring to that as the bubble time.
But yeah, the Dr. Penske and the Dr. Forsyth, yeah, that's like the most obvious.
What game is that in? Which Fallout?
We've already told you it's Fallout 4.
What really? Oh, that's someone that crashed.
Ellison just wrecked the double zero.
Yeah, you
Oh.
dingus.
Were you listening, John?
Sorry, I thought you were talking about a different Fallout.
You deaf?
Maybe. Actually, I don't think I ever ran across those guys. If I did, I don't remember. So, yeah.
Sergei Yakovsky, the only one of the drivers who've run the full season that isn't in the top 15 in point.
Just goes to show you how his season's gone.
He only got his first top 10 last week.
Oh.
I've only ran to put that in perspective. I'd say I've ran 2 races in FARC. One of them is a top, but it's at Talladega, so I guess it doesn't really count.
Yeah, Yakovsky's coming back next season with that team, and will be much better.
I think I'm going to have my driver be part-time again, but he might participate in more races, but he might do it in a separate car as to not mess with Alexa's campaign if she comes back.
I'm not quite sure what he's doing with that team next year.
There you go, John.
What's going on?
I put it in general.
It's Amazon Alexa Lake.
If you actually had an Alexa, you should have Alexa be the radio commentator. But I don't think that's
Oh,
what
I
it
did run
is.
across him. I never put that together. Oh, I never put those names together. Okay.
Yeah, because they're in the same place. I haven't even played that game. I know that.
Oh my goodness, I know
Oh
what
yeah,
fault
Vault
that is
81.
too.
I have
for-
been there.
Yeah, I know that mission. Man,
I mean,
I've go ahead.
If it was just like Dr. Forsyth, it wouldn't have been obvious. But the fact that it's Penske and Forsyth
in the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never put 2 and 2 together.
What's
At
next,
the time,
man?
I didn't.
What's next? General Hemmelgren?
Yeah, General Hemmelgarn.
Hemmelgarn, right.
Uh-oh, we got a truly train forming.
Choo choo. And it's a
Actually,
double wide.
That sounds vaguely familiar in the Fallout games. I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Hemmelgarn, no results found on the wiki.
I found myself playing New Vegas a lot again.
New Vegas looks like the original ones the most, and the first two are kind of special to me. So much so that the third one angered like a lot.
I like the third one. It just looks so bland.
I absolutely like. If you've ever played the first two, then you will have plenty of good reasons to absolutely despise the third. H-Bomber guy did a really good video about why the third one's terrible, and he's absolutely right in every single point.
Yeah, I've never played the first two, so.
And he's
do yourself
could
a
explain
favor
it.
and play the first two.
Yeah, I'll say, like, if you don't understand, like if you want someone that'll explain it better than I can, he does a really good job of it.
Well, I do have the second one, so maybe I'll play it sometime.
I actually got the first for free when it was on free at Steam.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the session's over.
That session's over, but nobody went fast enough to get on the poll.
And what I mean is I actually have a physical copy of Fallout 2, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't have a physical copy of it, but that's because when I played it back in the day, I borrowed my friend's copy.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe the amount of shit I could find at a flea market.
No, I do. I could believe it because, like, it's one of those things that they probably had no idea what they had.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Holy crap! I found Fallout 76 for $5 at a flea market.
Ooh.
I did find
Right now, that game honestly isn't worth $5.
I actually bought it. I actually pre-ordered it.
You poor bastard.
I
But then
pre-ordered.
again, since you pre-ordered it, you kind of get a pass.
I pre-ordered it. I did everything. I always pre-order. If there's a game I want, I always pre-order it. I don't care. I hate
not to. There's.
Go ahead.
I think the only game I've actually the closest I've done to that would be it'd have to be Age of Wonders. Like, is the only one that I think I ever would. And I haven't done it for that either.
All right.
Planetfall looks good. I hope it is.
No. Go ahead.
After
about
session
5
4,
years
Rick
ago,
Forrest still on pole. Mark Thompson's got himself up to 9th overall. And so far, the slowest is William Love. Billy Love, as we might be calling him from now on.
Pole. Man, that was a good year. War ended.
Oh yeah, about 5 years ago, I found it was IndyCar Racing 2 at a flea market. So it's called kart racing.
Hell yeah.
I think the last game I actually pre-ordered was Pokemon Sun.
Oh.
And that was like, I'll do pre-orders if they're giveaways.
Or it's really likely that it's going to be good anyway.
Yeah.
See, what do we got here? We got one Master Cup driver in here. Possibly two.
I think the last game I picked up that was pre-ordered was Ace Combat 7, and I enjoyed it.
I am, I was going to say, because I'm kind of wondering how Tim Ruiz does.
Wait, who are you counting as the Master Cup drivers in here?
Greg Woodard.
Woodard's the definite.
And Mason Yokoyama.
Yokoyama's a former. I don't know. I might give Yokoyama another shot.
Also, I may bring over a driver
Also,
to.
I'm kind of looking at Timothy Ruiz as well.
What was with the Dutch angle on that first camera?
The pit lane cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty cool.
Yeah, I do those on just like where, like I've put some of them as gopher cameras, and on Interdimensional Rift, the Pit Lane 2 camera is upside down. It's actually pretty cool, but it's really disorienting. It's a little disorienting, but it's really cool because it's like over part of the track looking. It's like you could look up and you see like the cars going across. It's not like a pit lane exit.
Where even is up at that track?
Yes.
A
It's just
07 car not run by Team Thunder.
it's just Satan's little racetrack.
Well, you should have
No,
claimed it.
No,
Well,
John, that's
you know what?
Interdimensional Rift. Or sorry, that's Inferno Pool. Wrong track.
Oh, sorry, I got the tracks mixed.
What about
My job-
yeah, Inferno Pool? They're kind of hanging over the track in random places.
See,
Yes.
my job was done when I stole the 7 from Packer.
I didn't need the damn 7 anyways.
Well, this Quake would.
That's
All
a
I
nice
needed-
car. I like the way it looked.
All I really needed to do was swap my primary number.
Ryan Bolden very briefly had the top. Oh, and now it's Ruiz. I was gonna say Woodard took it back, but Ruiz is on top of the session now.
I'd say Ruiz has done pretty well.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. There might be some teams at the back end of the Master Cup grid that might come knocking for him. Whose driver is that?
Bro Reeb.
Bro Reeb.
Okay. Well, hope he watches this.
Yeah, he's been
Quake
paying
would
attention
is the best since the game.
over the season.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
done.
we got 31. Oh, that could have ended in tears.
Yeah, Ruiz has done everything good this year except win, I think.
Yeah, and I wanted to know whose it was because like I'm gonna try to get as many different people in in full-time cars as possible.
I may or may not think about bringing over a Japanese import.
Well, you kind of missed the boat 10 years ago when that was the trendy thing to do in FARC.
Well, I'm doing it when it's not trendy because I don't go with the trend because I wasn't in the sport.
Call that fashionably late, also called way too late.
Although, I do have another Japanese driver coming into a full-time ride next year.
I do have a Japanese manufacturer that might be showing up very late in the Master Cup season, but they'll be very fast, but they won't be they'll be showing up really late and only with a work thing.
Cooper, is that Yuhara?
Yeah.
Also, Siege, is it literally another Naruto character?
Should have seen that coming. No, but no,
That's both fine.
no, but you're closer than you might think.
Okay, fine.
That car is. That car is.
No.
That car is. So go ahead.
No, it is not a Toho character. I've already got plenty of Toho references plastered all over the cars. I don't need to put any in the cars.
Oh,
yeah, that was not pretty.
Yokoyama.
By the way, that bull car must have gotten the horn.
DJ Motorsports represent.
Oh, and the 303 car is also involved.
Yeah. That 376 car doesn't look too bad.
I like
Well, that's before it hit the wall.
Yeah.
It's not a
it.
bad
It can be
car.
fixed.
Oh yeah, I also I'll throw over the new SAR like shit to you soon so that you can copy it / steal.
All right. Oh, actually, I do have the SAR FARC model ready to go. It's the Revere. It's on the Camaro.
Oh, okay. I'll say I'd throw over what the Master Cup cars are gonna run. And the model name might also. I'll say the model name. I was almost gonna use the same model name, but I might use the Talon instead.
Yeah, it's not quite going to be.
It's
not,
okay.
not
They're
quite
like
going to match the FARC model.
It's okay. Like General Motors in the real world, they're a dysfunctional mess.
Erectile or otherwise.
If it was erectile, then that would have been at least they would know what their problems are.
Yeah, going back to getting more people in series. Actually, what I'm doing next season with PCC trucks, expanding it to 28. is those 4 extra spots are going to people who don't have a driver full-time in any of the 3 series.
Yeah, you noticed PCC Cup, I did that.
Yes.
I have the bad luck Brian that the team beats up on, and then I just had them hire 2 egomaniacs.
I think my new driver is just gonna run the trucks next season.
Just so that they could be the ultimate team cancer.
And Ike Durbin has just like put a stomping on the rest of the field. And Tom Delgado is only good for top 10s, but he leads the series in.
Might as well lead the series in them then.
Tom Delgado, like 9 top 10s, 0 top 5. Third in the championship.
And if you realize what their sponsors are, you're like, that's a trifecta of video game evil corporations of the night.
By the way,
Session's going a whole lot better for the 313 than the race in Berlin went.
Shinra, Umbrella, and Datadyne.
By the way, has anyone messed with the GTA NR03 mod?
Yes.
I've done one session with them.
The Joji cart looks pretty nice in those colors too.
I've played around with one of the templates, and I've just made like put like some like number boxes on. If I want to show like a support category, then I know what to go to for a road course.
Oh, here goes
Yokoyama.
TM should run the GTA mod.
Like, I look at 2 of those car bodies and I see like a GT kind of series, but like I look at the one and I'm like, that's more for like a touring car type series.
It's multi-class.
Yeah.
GT1, GT2. Here you go. Boom, done. Confetti.
And a minute left in session number 5. Is Timothy Ruiz still on top?
Timothy Ruiz fastest time in the session, but I wasn't really talking about anything going on because no one went faster than that.
Jeffrey Jackson has been getting better and better. Just broke the 19.6, 19.7 barrier.
Yeah. Yeah, watch the 05 car.
Well, he's stuck in traffic right now.
Ah, those are draft laps. Ah. I see what the...
about. There's no arrow on short train.
Although those fart cars do have enormous spoilers.
Oh.
I wonder if the fart cars should have should have quite a bit of downforce. So that's Xavier Ruiz. Oh
no!
That's Timothy Ruiz.
No!
Those are the Ruiz brothers having a huge accident.
Oh no, they are.
What the hell happened there? Oh, we got another.
Oh.
Okay, he's not exactly dead like Farrell Burgundy was.
I don't know what. I think he got spun.
Thankfully, that was a driver's side, no, passenger side, not.
Yeah, would have been fine.
Not driver.
Trackside workers have to refill the second hole they were gonna bury for him.
He'll be back next week.
Thankfully,
There is
that was
no race
driver's
next
side
week.
because now he's.
There is no next week.
Yeah, there is.
There's no next week for that other guy.
Yeah, there's not for the other guy.
No, there is no next week for him.
You may find them. You may or may not find them floating in Lake Michigan. That depends on how warm the water is that day.
All the cars should have like a sticker on it, as in like a get well.
Fun fact. Lake Michigan is often so cold that bodies don't float in it. What do you mean the mob buries people there?
And we now have
need concrete shoes.
Hell yeah.
we now have a new last place.
We're getting close to our bubble times. Ooh, that's gonna get fun.
Yeah,
We're gonna start having eliminations next session.
Ooh, that's the fun part.
Yeah, that's when it gets real interesting.
Now,
Alright, that's when we find out.
What's the bubble time? You would wait.
What do I think the bubble time? How many cars are entered, Siege?
204.
Johnson's 47th out of 103.
Go up just a little bit. To go up to about where the middle of the pack is. Bubble time will probably be at 19.8.
Well, as long as my driver has done better than a 19.
I'm gonna say about 19 flat.
Actually, no, I didn't do a 19.
19
I did
flat
like a
is
20
fastest
something.
overall.
You mean 20 flat?
And
Oh.
if you mean 20
Oh,
flat,
20,
then yeah.
20 flat. Sorry.
Rick
I think
Forrest.
I think at 19.8 you're in the race.
All right, everyone, just run a 21. Everyone, run a 21, please.
Yes, please.
If you run a 19.8, you're in the race. I think.
Yeah, my guys are fine.
I could probably afford a couple spots, but please, everyone, just run the
And we
worst.
have a prediction from Dave. A bubble time will be a 20.5.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Dave, that's a prediction from Dave.
Yeah, Johnson will be fine if that's the case.
Where is Dilks currently, or where am I currently?
Dilks is 60-something, 62nd with a 20.2.
Yeah, I think Theodore should be fine.
20.2. Yeah, 20.5. Dude, if that's the cutoff time, I love.
I mean, theoretically, 12 cars per session make it. So right now, the top 60 are roughly.
I'm gonna stick. I think I'm gonna stick with. If I have to say anything, and 89 will make it in, but that could change depending on how this next session goes.
Also, Dave, send me your last.
Yeah,
round
I'd
of
say around
Russia
top
car, please,
60
Kate.
are pretty good.
Yeah, we're in the triple digit number, high into the triple digit numbers now.
Guys, Dylan Fayer's here.
Oh, yep, we have one possible Master Cup driver in here.
Dylan Farron.
Oh, we got that gang.
Yeah, actually, more than one of them might be promoters options, which might be hilarious. Because I might go back to like the number fonts showing up again.
And we've also got everyone's favorite back marker.
Yeah, I'm not a promoter's option anymore, am I? Because I'm full time.
Yeah,
We got Brandon Questa.
Seamus Rourke. And Derek Dudding. Smoke weed every day.
Oh, Derek Dudding. Oh, no.
He's pretty high on the list.
Oh crap! I think some.
As long as it's not the synthetic kind, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, no, synthetic.
Oh, look, it's a session of literally who's.
There's a 6 car. Oh, no.
That's all right. Yeah, Dave's saying there's a lot of slow cars that are currently left.
Yeah, most of them probably his.
You never know.
That many cars he put in.
Look, he's got 8 chances to win. All right.
I'm just saying, like
two of the double gate guys are best.
Ooh, I like the 414 car.
Oh, even though that was a rush job?
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not look bad. That's not that bad looking car.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
And it's not only that, but it's really clear. Granted, it's because it's cloudy weather, but like you can still make out what everything is.
My stream's running on 144p, and I can even tell what that is.
Oh, Melissa Whitley looking pretty fast right out of the gate.
I think that'll be fine.
1986.
Yeah, I had forgotten that you sent
we got
me
a car on the
your
inside.
take on the 414,
Ooh, yeah.
Dave. Looks like one of the Harv Henry backups has been in a wreck.
Yeah, they spun out. Or no, there's multiple cars. Oh yeah.
Move, bitch! Get out the way!
Get out the way!
Move, bitch! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Move! I'll stop that before.
That would cue in perfectly right there.
Skeeter Farnsworth has not hit
Who
the
spun
track
out
yet.
on the backstretch?
It was a red car, I think.
Wait, who
I
was
love
in
how much
700?
how much the 630 car plays with your eyes. There was an orange car that spun a little while ago.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
It was Ben Dover in the 669.
Okay, not an orange car. It's a candy apple red car that just got.
Oh, that car looks terrible. No, it looks worse because it.
I never noticed the back of the car until now.
Red, what the fuck?
Oh.
Red Rocket! He showed that to me.
And it's called Morel.
Oh, it's
The fuck's up
he
with the
showed
German
that to
Shepherd
me.
on
I
the
think
hood?
he showed that to me, and I was like, yes.
I never noticed that until now.
Because the
painted
number.
that car?
Yes.
Car
Yes.
I think you know what logo you need to make now. Red Rocket ends.
Oh yeah. it's
Big 60
funny.
is making a front row run here.
1948.
That's close. That's not in the front row yet, but holy yikes.
Wait, Cooper, have you played Fallout?
The original too, yeah.
He just improved to a 1946.
Oh.
That's not on the front row yet, or it's on the front row but not on the pole.
Oh, that's right. 1918 is the time.
No, that's the overall.
Let's see.
What did Ellison get? Like a 45?
Oh, that's gonna be pole for the D race.
Yeah.
Melissa Whitley, the FARC Super Series standout, got 2 wins in 2017 in that series.
That's good enough. I say park it and leave it there.
But in Fallout 4, the Red Rocket gas station, you find a dog,
Oh God.
and he can
That's
become
probably the reference
your companion.
That's great.
I
Dog
never
Hog
put
Meat.
that together until just now.
Yeah, and his name is Dog Meat.
Yeah.
I forget the dog's name.
We've already said it 3 times. It's Dog Meat.
Dog meat. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Good night.
All right, good night.
Good night.
Stop. All right. I was
Yeah,
gonna say thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks
Pretty
for
long.
thanks for your patience.
Oh, someone just got moved.
Oh, we got a train here.
Choo choo.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun times.
Is that a 666 car?
Yes, it is. The
no,
DeVille's
we're good.
advocacy car.
How is it not more red?
Cruella DeVille not available.
Cruella DeVille.
Marco DeBeast behind the wheel.
Whatever happened to Leland Rogers?
Oh, that's good. I like that. Marco DeBeast. I like that a lot.
Oh, that's clever.
Whatever.
That's good. I like that one a lot.
Whatever happened to Leland Rogers?
Didn't enter this year.
His favorite band must be Iron Maiden.
Run for the hill.
It just sounds like such an appropriate real name for a supervillain.
Either that or Marilyn Manson.
Leland.
Leland.
You immediately figure out why they had a supervillain pseudonym.
Derek Dudding is actually beating people.
Actually faster than people.
Am I the only
Oh,
one who's
God.
thought of a LexCorp
I'm not ready for this world.
What about an Amazon car, Johnny?
A LexCorp.
What about an Amazon car?
Oh, we have a red.
There goes Rick. There goes Rickshaw.
Like not.
Oh, 3 car.
Like not that there's anything wrong with the name Leland, but on the scale of how threatening it sounds.
That's exactly why I picked it.
Yes, Mike.
I was gonna say what you should have done was had like Datadyne, Shinra, Umbrella Corporation and Amazon.
I was gonna say
Just-
Amazon. I was gonna say I'm very tempted to do that.
Just the juxtaposition of all four.
Yeah, I'm very tempted to do that now. Actually,
I used to work for Amazon, so
you poor bastard.
yeah, I got laid off. So
I heard the turnover rate over there is crazy.
yeah, they are. I
Yeah.
started in August. No, I started in late July. I lasted until February. They hired so many people that they couldn't keep everybody, so they let people go. The one shift I remember had more than half of their staff let go, and then the people on, and then like me and someone else got let go on my group. I don't know about the other group. I think they kept
Yeah,
all of the other group.
they hire people and they have them compete with each other.
Pretty much,
So-
it's a hey, you need to get to this rate. If you don't get to this rate, we're gonna let you go.
So the turnover rate is roughly equivalent to that of retail.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I was hired for the Christmas season, but the objects and things that we dealt with were not as equal to were not as equal to what you would normally buy someone. Like normally, like the stuff we dealt with was small and light. So mostly think of like things you would stick like small little like knick-knack bullshit kind of
Just
things.
about done here.
So like vibrators and stuff.
I think we did have those, yes.
All right.
No, like, seriously, one of the people I worked with, his brother worked in another Amazon, and that's a real thing. If someone orders stuff like that, and I found out that we did have a couple things, and I found it hilarious that we did, that it was real. You did have to pick up the object and package it and send it off. And the hilarious
well,
thing is that
What's weird about that?
Someone's got to do the job.
No, like,
Yeah.
What's weird about that? Like, come on, man.
I don't know. It's the fact that the label had the person's name and their address on it, and I was just like, yeah, so if I ever meet this person, I know this person's habits. It's like, because God forbid, I never would have looked down and see a label with my.
I know what I would do is I would look at everything and see and remember everyone's name and then associate with that. Come on, man.
It was
Who
just.
gives a
some people
shit?
I don't know. Some people had really weird names. It was just something to do while I was bored doing the job.
I'd look at names that like I couldn't pronounce. So that'd be it.
I think someone was
then I'd
named
immediately
Murder Thirst.
What?
Like I forget the actual. I forget the it was the last name. It was like something murder. Like
Who will be the
something
first?
like it was a hardcore.
First people eliminated.
Yeah, that'd be a
There's-
pretty intimidating name.
Yeah, there were two guys that played for the New England Patriots that their names were Killings. Their last names, one guy was Killings, the other guy was Likely. And there's a picture that the oldest picture that we have pinned here. It's Killings on the left, standing on the left, Likely on the right, and there's a guy whose face you could see in between them, and he looks really scared.
There,
So you see
there's
Killings, Likely, and the guy's face in the middle is terrified.
So who
And
are
of
the
course
first DNQs?
And of
All
course,
right.
it's the New England Patriots because they win every game by like 5 million points or something. I don't give a shit.
All right. First cars eliminated are Noemi Giordano, Willie Love, and Colby Elliott.
There'll be no love tonight.
Oh, you mean the New England fake treats?
Darn it, Mazzoni's in the top 200 now, no matter what.
Yeah, something like that.
Bent Over is on the bubble.
Yes.
Johnson is now.
It's okay. I'm going to credit Snake with coming up with the idea for the fictional NFL team that's going to be referenced in Master Cup, which is the San Antonio
50 something.
What was it again?
The San Antonio Siege. That's where the Remembrance Field is.
53rd. Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I think Johnson's fine.
Yeah, I was thinking. Just wasn't the AAF team it, but then I remembered
The
no, it was
San Antonio
Commanders.
Commander.
Yeah, the Siege is awesome not only because like you got Alamo, but that's kind of what a game of American football looks like.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good.
Yeah, like it's got a good like double meaning there, which is great. And we got like a dark blue and gold colors for it.
Yeah, that track looks really nice.
Yeah, it's just an edit of TS Superdome to make it not like weird. And like when because I'm gonna actually do like introduce the tracks a bit more in the pre-race for video. So it's like, yeah, they just pull a row of seats. They pull like a couple rows of seats out.
Yes, Hetzel, San Antonio Siege, the guy from Texas who runs.
I have a couple of my cars in this.
Siege's Texas double with the hat and accent to boot.
Oh, we have BR Senna in here. Jay Johnson.
Last group?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
This
know.
car
No, this
99.
this is session number 7 of 10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is the end of the. This is the end of the just pure numbers. We're going.
Yes.
We're going into the letters.
Going into the letters next.
This is okay. We have this is probably the weakest session so far, or weakest group so far, but we'll see.
Zachary Zinn's gonna dump chemtrails all over the track.
Hell yeah, he is. Zachary Zinn's spreading his message on Cottonham Farms.
Okay, I thought you said he was going to dump his entrails over the track.
He might do that too.
That too.
Or someone else's.
I really want Zins to get in.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
And then claim the government did it. Oh, that reminds you. I need to make a sign for this track for the Steve Pater show. Yeah. All right. For Cottonham Farms, there are gonna be like conspiracy theory signs out front, but they're not like any of the kind you'd see your racist aunt sharing on Facebook. They're the kind where you look at them and you're like, wait, what?
Your racist aunt.
No,
You assume I
no.
have a racist aunt.
There's
Doesn't everyone?
There's gonna be one that's gonna be like, Sky 3DO is curved, therefore the Earth is flat. Checkmate, Globehead.
Oh, that's good.
Shit like that, because that's actually true.
We are living
What
in a
is
simulation.
that car?
We are living in a simulation.
Zachary Zins.
This is the Zachary Zinn's car that I figured after seeing r/info warrior rides, I just decided to go all out on this year's car.
Info Warrior Rides is one of the funniest things I've ever come across, but I've actually seen like a car that could qualify for it, but I haven't seen it show up there. It was a little tame compared to some of the stuff there, but
That car looks disgusting and I love it.
It's so great. ASMR ICPM.
What?
So just give you guys a good look at it.
Slower minds.
Half the images are bad head top.
Ron Paul 2012.
Please donate unbugged cash.
I know I put in the
Go to rear
the
chase.
boobs are temporary, the truth is eternal.
Go to rear chase on that car. Truth smoke.
Keep drones out of my closet.
You masturbating communist.
There's
Truth
Keep your drones out of my closet.
There's one on there from Internet Common Etiquette that's absolutely amazing. They see you and
Dear
me.
masturbating communists.
That's still my favorite thing that guy has ever said.
Yeah. Dog turd cancer. Right here.
Okay, my new favorite thing is the baby cross.
Yes.
Siege, did you put any Epsilon program stuff on that car?
Did
That's
I?
fun.
Did I? I don't know.
Let's find out.
Isn't Epsilon from GTA?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna pull up the PSD.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
this
yeah.
PSD. I have a copy of this PSD just because there's so much good stuff that I had to take it all in.
Let the session go. Number 710.
Oh, the 710 car is in
Gabriel.
the race.
Gabe is very safely in the race. Could be making possible pole run.
Yeah, he's all by himself too, and that's what got the
Oh,
662.
19.
He's slowing up for a
Ooh,
wreck. There's a car
someone
upside down.
Ooh.
What?
Ashcroft.
That is
Oh,
not
no.
the correct way to be standing.
Oh my.
Ashcroft family feud
Oh
on the front
no.
stretch.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Well, Thanksgiving's gonna be weird.
Who was that just arced into that, the first car?
Everyone. Oh no, everyone's hella dead.
Honestly, everyone in that crash who did not slow down should just be disqualified.
If that was the case, we'd have a lot of DQs on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
It's
and I
the
would have a higher
Ashcroft
finishing
family
position.
day out.
And boink.
Unless you also plowed.
That was a
hard.
908. Johnson got piled into it.
Mr. Ant87 said, "Damn Farca break."
You say Arca or
Dude,
Farca?
Farca.
Oh,
Well,
Agudo Ragtime plays.
Yep. This man knows where his priorities are.
Arca brakes.
Coop-
If the brakes don't
Cooper,
stop it,
you've
something will.
Cooper, you've helped turn Hagudo Ragtime into like the quintessential NR fail thing.
I know, that's amazing because that song is both like really goofy and really annoying at the same time.
Despite being in a town that's being consumed by lava.
Yeah. Yeah.
Consumed by what?
Lava.
Lava.
If you ever play Paladin's Quest, then that's where it plays. The town's like being slowly consumed in like a volcano. That's what song plays in the fucking bar. It's not one of the better Super Nintendo RPGs of the time. Soundtrack's not bad though.
I know there's a town I know there's a
Walk
town
outside, half the town is gone.
The 939's also putting up a reasonable time as well.
The
And same with the 910.
939, the one Ashcroft car that did not crash.
The one that's gonna have to unfortunately be the mediator. The one that will not be able to participate in the next round of qualifying due to alcoholism.
Oh, Eric Cardona is up in third. He's gotten good at occasionally qualifying much higher than he really should.
Are all those Ashcroft siblings?
Yes.
That's funny.
Jack, I believe, is the father.
I like the 77.6.
That one's a rush job, but
I don't know why, but I really do love it because it's so simple.
Stage, you're gonna be able to look at the Zin's mobile while you have it up. You forgot to.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Wait
run.
for the-
I was
yeah,
gonna
minute
run out
left,
the
yeah.
session and then
Oh, yeah,
take
sure.
a short break to show off that car.
Yeah, because there's some funny shit on it.
I only entered him in 2 races because I didn't want to overpopulate the entry list, but I kind of wished I could see the 882 more often because I like it.
Well, here you go.
Yay! Thank you.
That's a nice looking car.
Thank
Gonna
you.
need to pick it up a little bit more, I think, to be safely in the race.
Yeah, he needs.
It,
He needs to be quick.
Faster than
Boy.
Uh,
you're right there, Cooper.
Damn it, track.
That wasn't even clever.
Sounds like someone needs oxygen.
Just taking it all in.
Gloat while you can.
oh, 9:39 is on top of the session.
Oh, okay. What do you get? 59. Yeah, that's not gonna put him on the front row.
I'm sorry.
Actually, or will it put him on the front row?
I'm sorry, by the way, Trek. I'm only.
I meant it wouldn't put him on pole.
I'm sorry, by the way, Trek. I'm only joking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That'll
the
be close.
AST Truck Series. That was a thing.
Well, technically, it still is.
By the way, how's that coming along?
No progress will definitely be made until my school year's out.
Well, that's no fun.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll
TBT when I got TBT to win grad school, he made me get so far behind in ASDC. We had a community effort to get that series, to get 6 races done in 2 weeks.
I'm serious. Like, our first track meet is next week, in addition to everything else that's already going on. So that's
So
about
what
to
you're
get rid
saying
of
is
the
you're
weekends
actually
as
going to
well.
be. Wait, you're going to a track meet? So what you're telling me is you're actually going to buy the trucks and you're going to show up at Berlin. You're going to have a track meet there.
Oh,
And
jeez, that'd be fun.
You're going to make the AST Truck Series real.
He's
gonna
gonna buy the series that the Arca trucks became for like $20 and organize a race in Berlin for real, because that would somehow be much easier than getting it done in game.
What do you need to do? Just like run the races or what have you, or make videos?
Make the video. It's
Okay.
literally, we're awaiting the final race of the season.
Okay.
I just am way too busy to get to it. But yep, just the video.
All right, session
so we'll see.
7 is in the books.
I
We
will
now
pay you
have
guys to drive the
23 cars eliminated. And
Let's look at the bubble time.
the bubble time is now Ronnie Holter's 21.254.
21 will make the race. Yeah, 20.5 might actually make it, but I don't know. We got plenty more to go.
So 2 of the Team Burr cars are now out. David Bloom and Bobby Dwyer. RIP.
Rip. He'll be back.
Bloom is rip as
never
well.
forgetty.
They'll be back
Bastard
to
spaghetti.
Yeah,
They'll be
no.
Well, Brunswick's RIP.
No surprises among those who have been knocked out so far.
It's okay. Bobby Dwyer will be back to stink up the field next season.
Yes, he will. You don't have a choice in the matter. And now let's have a look at the Zachary Zinn's car real quick.
Have to zoom in
The
on
sovereign state.
Hands off, Obama.
This car's a sovereign state. Hands off, Obama.
Fart. Remember the night rail race? Fart cannot cover it up forever. What? Ain't no Planet X coming because ain't no space because ain't not Glober.
Hamilton
Of course, we have loss.
Hillary Clinton isn't even president, but she nuked Canada and nobody's
Alright.
talking.
7-Eleven was a part-time job.
All right, the one
Her
where
house
Hillary
is alive and under my bed.
The one where Hillary Clinton isn't even president, but she nuked Canada's no one talking about. That's on Cottonham Farm.
Hillary lied. Where are my
Deep-
fries? Where's my fries?
The deep state banned me from
Mere fetuses.
Hamilton
Abortion.
lives.
Abortion. Mother
And
Teresa.
former server 8.
Unless you're
George Soros funds George Soros.
That one's also on Cottonham Farms, but not the same sign.
Social
AI
is a
lives
great idea
matter.
unless you're antisocial.
Reagan is alive and he knows about your pony porn.
Oh no.
Hey, you poopy pants!
Abortion. Mother Teresa. All bodies of water are flat.
Created with computer, all cancer, all type.
What the
All
fuck?
pain, all
dude?
infections, all
Egyptian-
inflammations, and all irritation are created with
History is fake.
computer. All cancer and all type of tumor are created with computer.
The aliens are here and working the drive-through.
Socialism, a great idea unless you're antisocial.
Illegal aliens go back to Alpha Centauri.
Milano
Arm your
Cola is
feet.
not meatless.
They put chemicals in the
Ooh,
frog
yes,
that
the
turns
time
the-
cube.
Scott Morales is alive and under my bed.
Original.
Arm your fetuses.
I am my
Jesus
own
is-
original character. Do not steal.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Fuck
Answer
you,
Doc gets
Baltimore.
15.
They put chemicals in the
love
frogs that
that.
turns the friggin' water gay.
Reverse
Kennedy
engineered
shot
the systems
first.
of government mind
First.
control. I have reverse engineered the secrets of the government's mind control.
Stop the Mandela effect. It was spelled raccoon, and now it's raccoon.
I just love that random "fuck you, Baltimore."
I like that one
We will
too.
help you brainwash your
Kennedy
target
shot
demographic.
God,
The
this
other
is so
side.
non-PC, and I love it.
It's both PI.
This is my meat. Ah, yes.
What?
Eat your sheep.
What?
Don't let Zane destroy your bum bum.
Make America great again.
It's a cheese
Great.
grater.
Boobs are temporary. The truth is eternal and also bigger.
NASA lied. Pluto died.
Beware false Australians.
Oh, look out, Fitzwater.
Greaseburger always gets her orders wrong.
Waldo was never. What?
Our world is a simulation in a very old video game, and our overlords cannot put it down and move on with their adult lives.
Dear FBI, stop
that's
fucking
a
up my
good
pit
one.
stops.
If
No,
global warming,
no step on stick.
they sexually abuse children with cyber dildonic.
They sexually. Oh wait, no, you said that.
Rem,
Remember Pearl Harbor?
Remember Pearl
Earth is
Harbor.
flat. $25 Carl's
Remember
card to
Pearl
prove me
Harbor?
wrong.
Flush
Big
the
Turtle
goddamn
Island.
toilet.
Big Turtle Island of America.
you have
Great.
diseases on your body. You have a nano computer chip on your body. More than 200 years of computer diseases say no to terrorists.
Flush the goddamn toilet!
And you rub your pussy and moan hard at the same time, and like to see you do it live
Oh
and
my
loud,
God,
really
that-
loud. Okay then.
No, you know what that's
Everyone
from, right?
you let out of sight secretly replaced by government agents.
Waldo
See,
was
it-
never Hillary's. In my soup?
See, they
Beware
can't
the
believe you
false
actually put that tweet on the
Australians.
car.
Nobody knows.
I'm sorry, what, Rutana?
I said, I can't believe you actually put
Get
that
it?
tweet on the car.
I put it on a car last year.
I know you did. So you could say it's a returning sponsor.
All is lasered.
Weaponized hair lips.
Donald
This is-
Trump's
America
baby
great
bump.
again.
This is my meat. My meat is sad because the evil felines won't touch it.
And the discrimination against good-looking guys like me.
What is that? Is that a fucking ET costume?
Uh,
No,
that
that's my meat.
that is an earthworm puppet, for a like commercial, whose sculptor like dug it out and did like a demonstration, and it became a meme that that Vinny from Vinesauce discovered, and so he started joking about his meat with it.
So Funny story. Someone I used to talk to who painted cars for NR. He couldn't. He was a big Dragon Ball
Rip
fan of
doggy
certain
style.
characters, so he couldn't find good images of these characters in order to use them on a car that he wanted. So he had to go to
Obama's
a
arm
hentai.
sheets can't kill all the truth
I'm
seekers.
sorry.
He
This
he
is
had to rip the. Go ahead.
no. This sounds like an interesting story developing. Go on.
So he had to use images that were from a hentai in order to. They were like the non-lewd images too.
Project
So you had to use
government
the
imposed
images from a
toilet training.
hentai. You had to use the images from a hentai in order to put them on the car, and they're like,
I know
they're
all
like,
the beauty tips that dermatologists hated. Now they've sent assassins
Let Johnny
after me.
finish, dude.
Yeah.
so he just used these images, and then people are like, "Where'd you find these images? I couldn't find them anywhere." He's like, about that." So people wanted the links. He's like, "All right, here you go." And he just provided the link. And this is just like DeviantArt, so it's like.
Yeah. Lucas looking at the car over my shoulder right now.
Oh shit!
I don't want to know.
Oh yeah, you do.
This is the best
Why
part.
is there?
What? Don't you put babies on crosses? Weirdo.
That is the lies from Infowars side.
All right, we got Group 8, I think.
Then
I like
over
how
here,
he's anti. Okay,
Hey,
sorry.
guys, we need to stand against the AIDS cancer bots. Down with gnarly.
RoboCops question mark?
Charlie did.
abortion
Bonded.
sexuality.
I need to make another one that have shit like Charlie Bot did 9/11.
Don't look.
And then a closer look at the rear of the car.
If you run F5, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Constitution and push it somewhere else.
NASA images are bad hentai.
Satan Obama forks everybody.
Research flat
God
Earth.
heats
That's
my
the
body up
lies
like
today.
on fire, shoots in gum disease, rips my face, laughs in visions.
The Constitution and push it somewhere else.
Bloodshed in the streets.
ASMR ICVM.
Yeah, that's great.
I love this car.
And caps get out.
Oh shit!
And the rear deck lid.
Is there a baby on a car?
Advertise here. I have reverse engineered the secrets of the government mind control and will help you brainwash your target demographic. Alright, sounds like I'm in.
This is like ANCAP heaven right here.
Alright. I think
Back to group 8.
Okay, though.
Group
Let's
8,
go
yeah,
on.
let's go.
Yes, it is time for group number 8. Getting down to the end.
Dude, I have tears in my
numbers,
eyes.
folks.
Yes, we are now down to the numbers.
The letter.
The letters.
The letters.
Letters.
One of them's messed up. Ah!
Oh god, if I can find his profile, I could probably find the car where he has those pictures on the car.
Oh, dude, I have tears in my eyes from laughing so much.
We got a former Master Cup driver in this session. 2 former Master Cup drivers.
Yeah, Bobby Porto and AJ Young. And I think Carter Fitzgerald and
yes.
has attempted a race before without making the race. And I
I
think Worthington has as well.
No, I don't think I had Worthington attempt a Master Cup race.
Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else then with
Yes.
a very similar name.
AJ Young, Fark winner.
I think he's the Kendall.
Yeah, that's fine. Kendall Worthington, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Kendall Worthington is who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, probably.
I think I might have Ben Worthington show up to a Master Cup race next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
assuming
I
he gets
think
promoters
Kendall
option,
ran-
though, depending on the track, those may be a little harder to get.
Yeah, I think Kendall filled in for.
At the same time, though, the only rules for promoters options are I have to get the car, and then I have to pick it.
There are 3 00 cars in this session. The 000 of Tommy Bombwell. That's the car my player car would have conflicted with. Then Beck Blumier in the 00BB. And Barry Henry Jr. in the 00 something. 00JR. I don't know, that just stood out to me. Yeah, Dave says all but 5 of these cars are mine.
Why do you do? I mean, I get inflating the entry list, but
And blow up or
Tim Burkhalter's gone up in smoke.
Oh, another one of the Hetzel Armada.
I have a feeling something just happened.
There's a screenshot of what appears to be a modded copy of Smash with a swole Luigi and maybe a Dragon Ball
With a what?
character.
With what you were cutting out?
With a swole Luigi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
Don't say that
What?
ever again.
Swole Luigi.
Then again,
I don't know
there
if
is
you
a
guys
small
heard that, but
DVD.
it's a swole Luigi getting a blowjob from Vegeta.
Oh no.
End me.
Wait, but okay, but why though?
Hey Johnny, was that one of the images you would that
I don't think so. I don't think so. It was like a grown-up Goku or something like that. It was weird. I don't know.
I mean, at least.
He didn't paint it for me. It was his own personal car, so it's like I don't know.
Oh,
I deny everything.
here's Bertana. Here's what became of the other Dalton Johnson car. That's Barry Woods in the Too Fun car, Diddles the Clown.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Dills the Clown. There's much talent as anything.
Also, Hetzel said hashtag Fark after dark.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
And about his Armada, this is what happens when you leave the entry list up for over a year.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
my
that's about
goodness.
right.
Oh my. Oh yeah.
Dark after dark. Yeah, that's pretty accurate considering it's about 2 a.m. Eastern time
Yep.
right now.
Yep. Right here. I'm with you there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm.
I have 4
I'm nearly
more
falling
hours of
apart.
work.
Oh yeah, Matt Calley released another game.
Yeah, that
Cheryl,
image
the
that you
top
were
of the charts, not
describing
surprising
was...
considering how many of these are.
Reality is also sinking in that I've been watching this for how many hours, and I've been being paid to watch it.
What's up?
Hello.
We're still going.
Welcome to the stream. Who just joined?
And your
I am
driver is
back.
kind of on the bubble. A little on the low side of it, I think.
Fark after dark.
Fark after dark.
Yeah, we were talking about
Yeah,
Luigi
it's
a little while ago.
That does sound like a freaking talk show.
Don't bring that up again.
You're tempting me
Swallow-
now. You're now
Swallow-Luigi?
tempting me.
I mean-
Swallow-Luigi.
It would be fun.
You're tempting me to bring it up even more often.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
but why though?
Luigi went Super Saiyan and then.
Wait.
For once,
see,
it wasn't the Dragon Ball Z character yelling the loudest.
Oh god.
was it Swole Luigi or was it Swallow-Luigi?
Oh no! Oh no!
Alright.
Alright, now I need my inhaler. Oh god.
Alright, I'm making that me.
Oh,
one?
fuck.
Remind me where I am again.
Oh, you're
It's
probably,
very dark
probably
flavor.
not. Who knows?
We have a change of hands at the front of the session. Sorry, the lead of the session has changed hands. It's Joey Camel in the 23X on top now.
Hi, Jimmy Spencer
1962.
homage.
Start from
Change of
scratch.
hands. Change of hands. Is that when one hand gets sore after the other one?
Then it's
That was a bad one.
Samantha Mason in the 13B up to second. Displacing Carter Fitzgerald.
Goodness gracious.
And do the best I can with this, given the limitations of the meat crate.
So my stream has entered potato mode. Where's the 38A?
Oh no!
Uh,
Oh no! He
oh,
got hearted.
Well, he's not in the wall, unlike Charlie Wareville.
Yeah, he just took a kryptonite crunch.
Oh no.
Ben Worthington is
The moment
11th
I
in the
walk
session.
away.
Okay.
Oh, Joey Camel has just taken the session lead back. This might be good enough for a pole.
1942.
And that's with a slightly
Joey
damaged vehicle.
I see what whoever did that there.
It's another Hetzel car.
Jimmy Spencer much?
How many Hetzel cars are there?
A lot.
Have you sat down and counted?
No.
Should
Is
you
this a-
probably do that?
Is this more than the Dan McKay Armada from 2012?
Much
Substantially more.
Substantially more.
That,
Oh, we got trained.
that last row Autosport one had only like 5 cars.
I only entered 2 cars.
And
Bend
the
over.
Rus Autos,
And
the Rus Autosport Armadas have never been this large.
I've entered Bend
Sorry.
over and myself. That's all I've entered. And he entered how many?
No, the JD Stacy parodies are spread out over a couple sessions.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a JD Stacy parody armada, a smaller armada within the Dave Hetzel armada.
The contingent in the
I
Armada.
was gonna say the Vanguard.
Let's see, what would they call that?
And we have 5 seconds left in the session.
Vanguard.
And we're done. Probably half the world's population.
Well, I mean, the snap's gonna happen when the DNQs start.
Fair enough. Alright. So it's a squadron within the Armada. Is what you're basically saying. I'm gonna be entertained to see how Dover does.
Oh, Ben Dover has already run.
All right, how'd he do?
And
Already gone.
Yes, he's already out.
He's 139th.
And dropping.
Oh boy.
So, real quickly, I just remembered who's the person who painted that car that I mentioned.
Which one?
The sorry, the Dragon Ball Z hentai car. I remember his name. It's Jack Strosky.
Of course it is.
Oh no! We
And
know
it-
who
like,
that is.
The car's on DeviantArt. I remember because I had a car painted by him. Oh my god!
Oh
And
damn! I didn't even
he's
know you could
kind
do
of a
that.
douche.
All right, after session number 8 of 10, it is still Colby Elliott holding the coveted last place. Joey Camel.
Siege.
Joey Camel has advanced to the pole for quarterfinal C. Yes.
I came out of nowhere.
Where did
Siege,
Worthington
you
end
can't
up
stop
in, like,
me. I made Swallowegie me fighter.
All right, I will have to see that and show Luca later.
Question: Has the 900 gone yet?
We were making jokes about what
I see that right. Oh, sorry.
I'm blind.
Right now he's 104th on the list, and I think
Did you guys hear that?
No.
My namesake's gonna disqualify. He's not gonna qualify. Oh, that's wonderful.
Now, as far as
yeah, right.
championship implications go, why did I want to say Mick Thompson?
Let's see.
Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't
Fark
know this
Thompson.
was a part of the fucking
Oh,
list.
Chuck Johnson is now 71st, but still pretty safely
I think he may be.
There's only 40 cars
I'm
left
still
to
in,
run,
right?
so I'm pretty sure he's safe.
Yeah, right now the bubble on track right now is like around 96, because 12 cars times 8 sessions so far, and we got 2 sessions left.
What position am I in right now?
John Dilks.
Bingo.
93rd.
Hey, that's above the cut line.
You might
That
be
is
in.
very, very close.
All right, now time for session number 9.
I'm going to die.
Oh no! So I remember I got one more car still left to run.
I have like 5.
Anyway, yeah, I think Johnson may be in the clear.
Is this the last session?
Roush.
No, second to last.
Okay.
Roush, you can afford to be out-qualified time-wise by 16 drivers across 2 sessions, so...
I'll take that.
If you beat that, you're in, but it's gonna be close.
Yeah, I'm gonna be close.
Just make it a little loose and you'll be fine.
All right, we got quite a few Fark Truck Series drivers in this session, and Scott Dallitz.
Oh, I didn't even know he was back.
Monte Carlo. That's a name.
And totally not a pun.
Totally.
We got a lot of trash in this session.
Hopefully it's worse trash than my driver.
What is Scott Dallitz's actual number?
3X.
Gotcha.
Do we have a Dude's Pizza in here?
Dude's Pizza was the Derek Dudding car.
Hugh Chung Lee.
And there is the Scott Dallitz car.
I am disappointed that is not nearly enough colors.
The 3X? Actually, that's not a bad
I
looking
need
car.
to be immediately.
Oh, I recognize that font.
Immediately seizured into non-existence.
Yeah, I recognize that font too.
Bring back the gaudy mobile.
The gaudy mobile.
What's his
Fresh
sponsor
from
like?
Jersey.
Vapist?
Vapist, yes.
Nice.
You see, Waluigi joins my latest Me Fighter edition, Speedy Eyes.
Oh, there's a jet ski company in GTA 5 called Speedo 5.
Yes, there is.
And Siege, I made another me that just looks like Link named Chain, and another one that looks like another Link called Fence. So that if you have them all on a team, you have Chain Link.
Wait a minute, Vapist?
By
Sounds
the way,
like a
Chain
Ger-
Link Fence as a team is actually pretty dangerous.
I was gonna say, Vapist sounds like something like a German trying to pronounce rapist.
The Vapist
or
is
a vape
guilty.
shop.
Yeah, no, actually, Trek's right. Yeah, because I'm hearing it in Three Arrows' voice. Yeah.
Vapist.
If you
Starts
don't know
now.
who Three Arrows is, he's a pretty good YouTuber. A
Scott
bit dry, but he's informational.
Scott Dowlett's on top of the boards in this session so far.
19999.
Under 20.
That's a lot of nines.
At least
It's
it's not triple
99
sixes.
99.
For the low, low price of $19.99, you can get all this and more. Call now and you'll get another one of these stupid little shitty things for the low, low price of $19.99.
It's being held up
Call
by one of
now.
the Jim Darcy cars.
Answer correctly and win a no prize.
Yeah. If you don't call now, I'll keep yelling. That what number is that 5 car? That blue car?
5JD.
The 5 car. Nah, I'm just messing.
Yeah. I didn't know what the letter was. It's a nice looking car.
Oh, look out.
Oh,
With just 2 easy steps, I can come over there and kick you in the balls.
Yes.
What's that 47 car sponsor?
Oh, let's see.
It's a nice looking car. I like it. I like the color.
This one?
I was just improved to a 78.7.
It's another JD Stacy car.
Okay.
Kyler
so we got a new-
Spavidel has gotten to the top of the boards. He was poking around the low dollar series a couple years ago, ran the truck series in 2017, has done nothing notable, but he's pretty fast today. I hear a crash.
He remembered to exist again this year.
Trouble.
And
And
it
more
gets
trouble.
run into again.
Oh.
Supplementary.
Someone else is down there. What?
Oh no.
Oh no, oh no.
Supplementary problems.
There.
I've got something for you.
You do.
Oh yeah, Steve, that reminds me. The Blackhawks did a parody of that commercial.
Yeah, you told me that they
It's
had
pretty. They did a
been
shot for
doing
shot
that.
remake with.
Oh, we got more wrecking.
Patrick
Okay.
And
it looks like an Arca brick about to happen.
And it's actually it's amazing if you haven't seen it.
I haven't yet.
This looks like it's telling of truck reject.
Never mind, near miss.
Because it probably is Tractor Rex.
Gee, I wonder why we're not racing in the Larry Lemon series.
Not
Oh,
Jay.
Alfred Jones had a win in the truck, so I felt it was the Joe Gibbs maneuver to move him. I may put my Japanese import into that series.
What series?
Just to give him a feel of what the American style of racing is.
The truck series?
Yes.
Whatever series he was running, the trucks is probably going to be a massive step down.
Well, the thing I was thinking about was he was probably an ex indie driver, maybe like a kart driver.
Well, if he's a GT, if he's like a Japanese GT driver, like those guys stay around in that series for a long time.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh, that's the first time somebody's hit the tire.
well, someone dig another plot.
You mean the safer barrier?
Yeah.
He's been impaled by tires.
Ain't nothing safe
Well,
about that barrier.
If that was the old tire, he would have died.
Well, Leckliter says Maro Adachi return when? Well,
Ooh.
Troll and Loli. Troll and Loli.
oh no, Troll and Loli got yanked off the airwaves.
Oh my goodness.
But I do have something else in mind for him.
Why was the lolly too old?
Oof.
No.
It's Japan. I'm not putting it past them.
Maro Adachi will be coming back.
Speaking of Maro Adachi, Fark returned to Russia when?
That will be coming soon enough.
Yes.
The final episode was the troll saying, "I have to go now, my bridge needs me," and he died on his way back to the bridge.
Was the troll's name Dan?
Which Dan?
The one who lives under a bridge.
Nah, I think his name was Poochie.
The Simpsons did it first.
Okay, the one that isn't that Dan.
The end of this session.
But remember, he was totally doing it for the memes, right? See?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say yes.
Everybody sucks but me. I'll never forget that lights race that you won.
I think I put some water.
Which lights race?
Lights at Charlotte.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant TM lights.
Oh, we got a big crash at the end of the session.
Oh, not again. Not again. You know.
Dylan's out.
Oh yeah, the one the Charlotte Lights race that somehow he won.
So what?
Not a lot of terribly fast people in this session.
I think I might be saved.
No, yeah, I think you might be. I think the bubble's.
After this session, it'll be 108. Or roughly.
Is this session my saving grace? Find out on the next episode of.
Fark, low dollar series qualified.
Oh, whoops.
Cannot sit at the top of the boards.
Uh-oh.
See,
What did I do?
Just
wait.
undo
Sorry.
it. Just undo
I
it.
was looking at the wrong part of the chart. So it's
CJ.
still Rick Forrest on top from the first session. On the bubble now is Bobby Barnes in the 07.
Oh my god.
Oh hey, Ruslan Bashimov is still potentially in it.
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
he
who's
is.
Siege? Who's 112th? Yeah, Roush, you are right on the line.
Oh my god.
John Burr
Oh,
is
Lester
still
still has a
in.
shot. Oh, Lester's
Wait,
still in the running.
Where's the Helms twin? Where's the
And
Helms
how many
siblings?
cars are left?
Looks like both of the Helmses may still be in. Archer Helms is 91st. And Alyssa Helms is much further ahead. She is 61st.
Am I
John's
safe?
75th.
Is Dilks safe?
Dilks
And
is
as for
100th.
Theodore,
Who's last?
100th exactly.
Dead last? Dead last is now Art Gordon.
183. Oh god, I have at least a few more sessions.
what about Theodore?
Well, there's one more session.
Alright, one more session.
How many cars make it
I think
into the semis?
19 makes the race.
120 cars.
Well, if I'm
I
100th,
see. 19 definitely will make it.
Sorry, the 404. Where is the 404? Bill's Theodore is 45th.
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah, bubble might be
20,
22. I think.
yeah.
20.2 might be the bubble.
which that's where I'm at, I believe.
All
Yeah.
right. One session to go.
Yeah, John, I think you're all but guaranteed in the race.
Sweet.
Unless every single
Yeah,
car in this team.
everyone needs to go
Unless
faster than you.
everyone runs a 19.
Oh, I
yeah.
know. You need to be fast. Yeah,
18.
you need to be faster than 2 people.
19 flat for every car in the session.
Johnson is now safely in. Johnson's championship hopes are still alive.
Who have we got in this session? Skeeter
Oh.
Farnsworth in the very last session.
Skeeter.
So
Frank.
if you're still watching, Snake.
Dreyfus.
I have had a
Giordana.
championship snatched from my grasp in
Kill
like
Mark.
3 out of the last 5 years. No.
You got a former FARC
Not
low
here.
dollar series winner and a former TM Lights winner.
A former TM Lights winner, who?
Asher has a TM Lights win.
Oh,
Yeah, he does.
Tejas.
Yeah, once.
Better than none.
Oh, it's Wanda Fadikulidowski.
I thought it was for Diplodatowski. I remembered that wrong.
no, it was. I'm gonna try to say it. Fidibilid. Fuck it. There were P's in her name. There were
Yeah, I was gonna
P's
say,
in her
try
name
saying-
last year, but
Try saying that name 5 times fast.
But he changed it for this year.
He just turned to Mean Gene. Fuck.
Is his first name Marco?
Pocket.
Rip Mean Gene.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to take a shot at this.
I loved like the last line in that thing. When I die, I want you to bury me on my stomach so that everyone can kiss my ass.
AJ Canton, top of the board so far.
Of ECC
Oh,
Europe.
that's some bum draft.
This might be my saving grace right here.
Oh, it needs like a caution that involves all the cars.
Oh!
20 car pile up in qualifying.
Mike Vandiver
Look,
got
it's
shoved into the
possible.
wall.
It's possible, and I kinda need it.
Another not BJ McLeod car.
Goober says I'm in, but I'm still weary of it.
Well,
Dude,
because
you're
there's always a bunch of
100th,
shit cars.
and there are 20 sessions. There are 20 cars in this session.
Yeah, I think.
Why aren't
Okay,
you
yeah.
worried?
21.
Yeah. I don't
You're
know.
in if you're faster than one car. Actually,
And
two.
right
but
now,
one
you're
of-
faster than a lot more than one car.
Yep. All right, I'm cool. All right. All right, I'll tell the team to set it up. We'll get the car
Bro, why you role playing?
because I can.
What's this?
Good enough-
Post race
good enough
technical
answer for me.
post race technical infraction.
Good enough for me.
I do. I honestly, I will do that.
Make a post race technical infraction.
A post race
No.
testicle infraction.
That's what I thought he said.
No.
That sounds painful.
Ouch.
That
I
is
knew I
not
left
what
nut didn't feel right.
That is not what I. Gosh dang it.
No, I think that is what you meant. You had a Freudian
Yeah.
slip.
Hey, it looks like
Honestly-
you hurt your dragon ass there.
I'm gonna be honest. That's what I heard was post-race testicle.
I heard that
That's
too.
what I heard too.
I
can
heard
assure
technical, but that's me.
Good job, Vinny. I'm proud of you.
Hooray! I think Ash should put himself safely in the field.
Mike, of
All right.
all people.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm proud of you.
Gosh dang it. Was
Brillin's
Brillin?
been in the wall.
Oh.
Thanks
That,
to Clay
oh.
Cooper.
Oh,
That C9 car almost causing an accident, even though he was an accident.
She.
Oh, it's a she.
Taylor Brillin, dude.
Oh. Well, Taylor could be a guy's name too.
Can be.
Can
I've
be,
seen it.
but usually isn't.
One of my friends is a Taylor, so I mean, it's a guy.
Yeah.
So,
It's like Morgan or Riley.
yeah, you'll see it more with females, but it can be used for males.
Well, Morgan and Riley
Well,
can go either way.
Well, yeah.
Only because
They're androgynous.
I'm just saying that only because the driver's been
Morgan
established
Shepherd.
in the series for a number.
Oh yeah, Taylor Brillin's
For
been
like
around
10
forever.
years.
Yeah.
And Skeeter Farnsworth has been taken out.
Oh no, not Skeeter.
Oh no.
See.
Gator with a heater.
Yes.
I mean, at least the guy at Spun got instant karma.
Which was the car that Luca painted?
I think Farnsworth is in.
Luca painted the 21, driven by Alfred Jones, which is safely in, I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, it's
Both? Not my car, but my driver is safely in night.
Wait a minute.
I think I just got bumped out,
Is
boys.
Farnsworth's full name Mo Skeeter Farnsworth?
That never occurred to me, but it's possible. Clay Cooper on top of the session.
Who's this guy?
He's gonna be running the RROL Nomads next year. And he just
Cooper, where have I heard
just
that
took
name
out the
before?
other 82 car.
Just
Oh.
That looks like
There
that,
can only
the
be
Clay
one.
Cooper car looks like Cameron's cars that he runs on in iRacing.
Oh, somebody's went a
Taylor
little.
Brillin him.
There can only be one 82
Or
car.
miserable.
Yeah, there can only be one 82 car.
And it's Russo's.
Yeah, he's now gonna go toe to toe with Sergei Yakovsky.
You'll have problem with me?
Иди нахуй.
Yeah, Siege, when you edited this track, did you just add pit stop or pit? God, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, the
What you
only
words out,
only
boy.
thing I did, I think, yeah, that's the only thing I did with the track was extend the pit lane.
Did you actually move like the line, or did you just add in?
What do you mean move the pit line?
Like, did you go into Sandbox and edit it, or did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Blake Cooper's just on a rampage.
Yeah, that's no 82 car.
That's a battle station.
I feel like Cooper might be promoted.
I like that paint scheme on the 82C or whatever it is.
I do too.
That blue and yellow, or is that blue and orange?
The Skeeter Farnsworth car?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like it.
that's blue and orange.
Okay, I like that.
Put that gun in your mouth. You ain't the real 82.
Did I forget an earlier crash, or was that car in the pits blowing up?
Might be blowing up.
Both.
I didn't remember seeing a car smoking.
Siege, do you remember back in like 2011 when there were 382 cars that were running every race for like no real?
Yes.
That had to get annoying.
You're welcome.
Final round. No. Oh no.
Snake is still here. Skeeter Farnsworth drinks Bug Light beer.
Wait a minute. Is that car in front of him the 822?
It's 8ZZ.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha.
Close enough. It's gotta go.
Close enough. It's gonna go.
It's eat or be eaten. He is not eating, so he must be yeeted.
Is that 8ZZ out of Texas?
So I think it just got. And yeah, just ended.
Alright. Session number 10 wrapping up.
And that should be it. To everyone who entered in DQ, congratulations, you suck.
I bet none of my drivers made it.
I don't think it looks like I'll have to invoke any of the provisionals.
Because everyone that was supposed to make it made it.
Holy hell. This is
Alright, session 10 in the books. And get rid of this column, I don't need it anymore. Alright, Rick Forrest set the fastest overall time in session 1 and remained untouched by 0.2 of a second over Aaron Coltier. Joey Camel and Megan Gallagher are the other two quarterfinal pole sitters. Blake Cooper put himself 17th very convincingly despite his rampage.
Looks like it's going to be a very interesting race.
Alright. Kenny Brillin was the last car in on time. But
Lester Dance.
109th.
I never declared it for sure, but I might set some wild cards. I don't know.
109th and in the E for John Dilks, which is me.
I can't believe the 45 made it. He's
Just
supposed to be
barely.
so bad.
Yeah, he barely made it in.
Miracles happen.
I missed the field, didn't I?
122nd.
God. I can't say it on stream.
Blasted, that was close.
God damn it! There you go.
We were
I said it
talking
for you.
about
There we go.
we
Yeah.
were talking about hentai earlier.
We were talking about Dragon Ball hentai and
So
Luigi.
I missed the race because of the power of hentai being talked about. Let's go.
Exactly 300.
It was essentially dubbed Fark After Dark.
Exactly 300ths of a second behind.
I tell you, it's the power of hentai that caused me to miss this race.
Blame Drax Strosky with that one.
Well, my alarm's going off in exactly 3 hours, so I'd better head out for the night.
Alright, man. Later.
Alright.
Thanks for sharing this with us, Siege.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for sticking
man.
around.
Sure thing. See you all.
Yep.
The guy who put Red Rocket on his car doesn't want to say God damn it.
Look, man. Everyone. I say every other word but fucker in front of my mother, and if I like my sister said motherfucker, my mom's like what the hell is that? But yet, like shit, ass, bitch, doesn't matter.
Alright, doesn't look like I'm going to have to use any of the provisionals. That makes my life a little easier.
Oh yeah, that's right. All the four winners from the year, and top two are safely in on time. That doesn't matter.
Any extra points need to be handed out? Who's the fastest overall?
Fastest overall is Rick Forrest. And all
Rick
of
Forrest.
And
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he held on the whole time.
I said who's the slowest?
Slowest is Mike Vandiver.
Congratulations, Mike Vandiver. You win a $5 gift card to wherever the fuck lets slow people
You win
go.
a $5 gift card to McDonald's.
There you go. You win a
But,
$5 fuel card to Octane.
You gotta make it
I
easy.
gotta
Get
get
that yum
back in
yum.
the drink.
11th fastest is Dan Lecklighter. Yes.
Denny like.
It's getting late on my end. I should see you go. Meanwhile, in general chat.
Yep. It is 2:45 on my end of the
Which means I still have to work for another 3 hours and 15 minutes. And by work, I mean sit here and talk with you guys.
Which I can get paid to do that.
I got nothing to do, so I can stay on and talk or not. Doesn't...
I don't have anything either, so woo.
Let's see.
The only reason I'm getting paid to do this right now is because we're not drilling. But even if we were drilling, like it may or may not have been slow enough that I would have been able to do it.
What are you drilling for?
I'm not the one drilling, I'm just logging. But
Well, what are they?
I'm on an oil rig, dude.
Okay, oil. Alrighty.
See, I was looking for the Oktoberfest race format. See if I wrote anything down about wild cards. No, I did not.
What did you not write?
I didn't write any details about like wild cards from pole
Okay.
qualifying.
None yet.
I'm considering. I think I'll just keep everybody in as they are. Not gonna do wild cards for this race. There were 120 spots up for grabs. Like, come on.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're all good.
Oh, I only had one DNQ.
You're kidding me.
So
What?
Mark Thompson is 13th overall. Billy Ray Smith
Hash-
Thompson is 30th overall.
Hashtag we are Team 98.
They're not in the same
Lucky
quarterfinal.
13.
Where
And Johnson
did...
is all the way back in 70.
In 81st. Oh, he's in Mark Thompson's race.
By the way, I just want to say that the 98 car, it's hilarious that the car qualifies in 13 because 13 is such a lucky number.
Yeah. That's foreshadowing of what of the things to come.
Yeah.
The game just wrote that for us. Thanks.
The game's playing into the narrative.
Yeah, soon he'll be. Yeah, all Mark Thompson needs to do is to be on Dancing with the Stars, and then he'll be the same as Elio. He could win Dancing with the Stars and Dancing with the Feds. I can't take credit for that. Willie T. Ribs can.
I was watching. I was watching a race. I was watching the Lowenbauer Miami Grand Prix from 1986, and Willie T. Ribs was in the race.
That was when he was like
Not
his
surprising.
prime.
Also, Lynn St. James was also in the race.
Yeah, Lynn St. James was in IMSA for a long time. Willie T. Ribs 86 was like his prime, I think.
Yeah. Apparently she had a couple wins up to that point.
Oh yeah, she was good. Like she was a lot better than people think. She was only like known as being a mid-packer in Indy because she was a rookie at 45, which even then was old.
Like, I was watching the race, and probably probably 5 or 6 of the front runners all DNF.
Yeah, welcome to old racing when reliability was the thing.
And
or rather wasn't a thing.
Yeah, rather wasn't the thing. I meant
yeah,
reliability. My mistake.
Bell was on his way in the race sponsored car to winning the race, but a backmarker car turned into him and destroyed the rear suspension of his car.
Oof.
And so yeah, like it was just, and then I think it was the 86 car. I think it was the
Levin's
Havoline
car?
sponsored 86
Yeah, the
car.
Bruce Levin car.
Yeah, I think they won.
Who was driving that car?
I don't remember. I just watched it yesterday too.
Oh, I was gonna say Bruce Levin had a lot of different guys driving that car, drive his cars.
Oh no, I know AJ Foyt and Danny Sullivan were in the car. Were in a car. I think they finished second. And that was the year Sullivan won the 500. So this had to be in like either around July or August. But it was only like an hour 40 broadcast. Like there's only an hour 40 shown of the broadcast. So it must have been a
Probably,
2-hour telecast for a 3-hour.
I say yeah, it's probably a 3-hour race.
Yeah, that's what they
The
said.
Bayside car. I'm trying to think who would. I'm gonna look up who was in that.
All right.
That was the Bayside disposal car.
Alright, I've been streaming for 4 hours and 48.5 minutes.
Is this the longest
as of
you've
now?
streamed for?
Yes, it is. But I'd say this was well worth it. What do you guys
It
think?
wasn't boring.
Yes, it was. It's now almost 10 to 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Look,
Fark at dark is fun.
Fark at
Fark
dark,
after
yeah.
dark.
Yes.
Look, I'll be honest. I want to see a car that I want to see that one car branded with like a hentai store on it or something. I don't know why. I think it would be a funny
I think
reference.
Red Rocket kind of covers that.
Probably.
If there's a night race somewhere that can't find sponsorship, I'll probably just call the race Fark After Dark.
There you go.
So, again, I'd say this was well worth it. We've got qualifying for the Smash Beer Oktoberfest Nationals done, over with. 120 cars will be split across the 4 quarterfinals, and then on to the 2 semifinals, and then the finals. 7 points races in total will be run this weekend. So thank you all.
Alrighty.
Thank you all for sticking around through the about 2-hour delay as I was still getting everything together, and then through the very long qualifying process. So I hope you all enjoyed yourselves.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
See.
So, until next time.